brand new season, guys, of Bayern Munich series. We're trying to win Champions League still with them. We are struggling with it. Let's get into it. First of all, the transfers. But first of all, for that, the intro. What's happening, folks? As I say, welcome back to some Direct Let's Play. We are continuing this series. I want to finish every series that I've started. There is a debate going on in my head and with YouTube about what I'm going to do going forward on this channel. I would like to Let's Play content, but I think it's apparent to me that Let's Play content is not popular on YouTube for the FM24 manager. But I want to try and at least do it. But I'm going to think of other content I can bring to the channel alongside these videos that will maybe help, keep the channel from being blacklisted by user algorithm. So our first game we're seeing today is against Leipzig in the Super Cup. Transfers to go through. I've been off this game for a few days, so I'll try and remember why we did certain deals, but I'll do my best to remember. Let's go for the outgoings first. Yamel's gone. He's left. The big outgoings one we're focusing on is this one, really. He's gone to PSG. I remember this one because they came in with an offer of £200 million. An insane offer. I could not say no to that offer. I legit could not say no to that offer. And it was straight cash as well, if I remember correctly. I think, can I check that? Yeah, all straight cash. I think that's the biggest fee I've ever received for a transfer. Especially, certainly, all in one go. I don't recall ever getting close to £200 million before, and it's certainly the biggest fee I've ever got in one go. Insane deal. I couldn't say no to it. Let's see what I do with that money. So we did a deal for Tonali. I've been eyeing him up for ages. I finally did the deal for £150 million. Now, it's not all up front. I did this deal later on. That was a big deal. I wanted to get him in. I just went all out for Tonali. Every time I get a scout report about midfielders or targets, he keeps cropping up a little bit. As like, you should really do this. Maybe we should do this deal for Tonali. So I've decided to do it. So like the Emperor Palpatine then. Yeah, it's a lot of money. This was never done. It was not done in one installment. It was I think half and half, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah. Tonali's in. He'll start in midfield. It's just one mobile midfielder and a world-class midfielder, hopefully, for us to improve our midfield performance. We've got a new striker in to rotate with Gorkrej, and this guy this is where the scouts lied to me. Samuel Omorodon, it's just a deal that when I scouted him and the scout reports were favourable, they said he's amazing and he'll improve even better from what he is right now. I get him in, he's not, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy with what he's an option to rotate, mobile, good strength, good stamina, good jumping reach, good work rate, good acceleration. He just fits the criteria I want. Allow him to rotate the strikers, and yeah, I'm happy with the deal. I think I paid the release clause on his contract, if I remember correctly. Grimaldo is a left back that I brought in. I wanted attacking wing back who is better than what we had before, and also from the money from the deal from Yamel. Paid release clause £50 million. Just made sense. I like the attributes he's got for attacking. I know he's not great defensively, but more often than not, we're going to be attacking than defending. If you can't beat Real Madrid, sign a player from Real Madrid. And this is what I've done here with Leon Adu. How you? I can't pronounce his name. Simple reason, I bought this guy in before Tonali because I couldn't do a deal for Tonali. But then all of a sudden, I managed to work a deal for him later on in the window because money freed up elsewhere. So I've done this deal for him. He'll fit what I want to do in midfield. I did line playmaker in there. I paid £42.5 million for him. I forget if that was a release clause. It might be. I think it was a release clause in this deal, I think. Just, again, struggled to find a midfielder. He was ticking a lot of boxes. The scout reports were really good. I thought I'd go for it. The centre back I had my eye on, a lot of deals, by the way. The centre back I had my eye on was this guy, Erwan Bertrand-Court. He just ticked the boxes that I wanted. A lot of money again, but I had a lot of money to spend after the Yamal deal. I think this is all in add-ons as well. I forget what structure the deals were. It's so long ago. But I've been eyeing him up for a while. The scout reports are glowing. You can see why I got him. I think it'd be an amazing centre back for our team. Of course, we don't know how I'm going to be doing this save for, of course. But anyway, he's in, and I think he'll play well. He'll play well. He'll play a part in games, and I think he'll do okay. This young lad here, Adriano Onyebule, is a young midfielder. It was part of the big scout report I did, where I was looking at all these different players, and I was just like, who do I want to sign, and signing youngsters en masse, essentially. So, yeah, I brought him in as a replacement for a young option to replace Yamel. So, Gula's going to be the starting second midfielder. This lad's going to be his second choice, rotating. And again, not overly expensive, £12 million, rising to 13. I think that's like added incentives. Yeah, German, it helps that criteria as well. I think it's a good deal. Additional lads, Roger Eno is a young striker that just, sometimes you see a player, the fee's right, and you just go, I'm doing this deal. He wasn't expensive, £12.25 million. I just thought, you know what, no brainer. If he's completely trash, I will just not use him and sell him on. But yeah, all of the deals, guys, are kind of all young players. Obviously, Elise here is a free transfer. That's the one I want to mention. Free transfer for Elise. Just couldn't say no to it. The rest of the deals, I think I talked about already. Like, Duran's a young talent as well. Kamara's a free transfer. Always knew about that one, I think, if I remember correctly. I think I told you about that one. Tebow, told you about that one as well. So these are all just young players that I've just found that just seem to be like maybe a bit of put on some of them. Some are really good, some maybe not won't be that good. But yeah, that's the season. I sold people like Savic, £32 million to the fees here at the highest. Savic, Kim Min-jae left, Savic left, Tars left, Koopmeiners has left, Rooney's left as well. Just moving players on that don't really fit. I didn't want to be here. And a lot of money spent, £448 million spent, brought in £145 million just alone there, and I brought in £396. So I'm still well in budget, more or less. I'm happy with the squad. I really am. Let's get to the action. But probably kickstone key highlights for this one. It's, I'm just thinking, what's Lions' best role as ball midfielder? We'll try that. Give him a run out, and the only thing is I wanted to get Monster as well. Sorry, there's no youngster as well. I think he's from the. Did I sign this summer? Yeah. So many deals I did, guys, off camera. Mostly the young players that won't play much right now, but we're trying to build a team here, like win the league. So let's go. Win the league and Champions League. So let's go. Time was number 8. Is that number available? No, it's not. Auto number. He has to accept that number. Unfortunately, I can't give a number. I wish you could change that right there and then, but obviously he's had it on. But I don't really care about numbers, honestly. It's not something that I really care about. I've not really bothered with number changes. Good to get highlights for this game. At all. It's usually like only specific players that I really focus on. It's like, I'm going to make sure that number is given to that player. Like Ronaldo essentially is the great example of that. Make sure he gets number 7. So new midfielders in there. See how they perform today. Adagula, Cancelo, bit loose the ball there, but he's got the ball under control. He's just stood there. Pass the ball or run it. Good work rate. Who was that? Was it Gorkrej? But that pass out, Cancelo should do better with that. It's not a great ball, but he gets there. He just stops. Taliba, pass the ball. Please pass the ball. Oh my god, they're passing the ball complete rubbish. They're just not playing the. I'm 1-0. That's not a good goal. It's down to poor passing from us twice. So poor. So poor. The goal's down to just poor play from us. Look at Tebow. He's got no pressure on the ball there. He's just not worked. He's not kicked the ball well enough. And then poor reaction here. You've got to see the danger there, Diomande. And he just lifts it in the back of the net 1-0. But this is not a big surprise. This team is still not right. By the looks of it. Just underrating passes. Oh my god, they can't pass the ball today. Go get the ball back. Cancelo, get the ball. Cancelo's not backing the right person. That's the only reason why he's doing that. He's not backing the right person, is he? Wow, he's just... you know what? I'm taking him off. He's had a shocking game so far. He's coming off the pitch. I'm being harsh there, but I think he's had a really poor game. Just not looking like he's alive at all to anything today. And this is again a problem. We're not dominating. Get out to him. 2-0. There's not. We don't. We back off, but then we don't. But then we back off too much, or we don't. It's really weird. You can't just back off them. You've got to try and settle them. They're back on the field. They're not actually defending anything. They're just standing in a shape, standing there hoping it doesn't work. And again, just run straight through us. There's no defending there. They're just all standing off and watching. No defensive shape. 2-0 Leipzig. I think that's game over. Where this is going at the moment. They're just not. They're not passing the ball to each other. And when they're defending, they're not defending. They're standing around watching people. They're not actually defending at all. Can we create something now? Kiyode. Ferran Torres. Kiyode. Go Christian Pellinger. Hold it up. He's got to hold the ball up there. He's got to hold the ball and wait. There's no one passed to there. There's nobody to pass to there. Now press here. Press them now. Come on, lads. You've got to get tight to them in those areas. I'm not asking you to win the ball every single time, but just, come on, Ferran Torres. Pass the ball to somebody if you can't beat them. They're just making bad decisions all across the pitch here. Press. Run at him. Stop him. Stop the cross. 3-0. They're just not turned up. They're just not running and not tracking, not tackling, not running. Not tackling, running, passing, shooting, or defending. Doing nothing. 3-0. This is a disaster. I can't watch that back. Now, again, we're dominating possession. We're just not doing anything with it. We're just giving the ball away. Ball in the box. Head towards goal. They're not playing well. Leipzig, they're just turning up and this is the ball towards our net. Wake up. Get the ball. When they get the ball off them. We've got possession. Pass the ball to each other correctly. They're not playing badly in possession-wise. They're just not doing anything with it. Run, Grimaldo. Kashvela, cross it in. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo and Pellinger. Cross it in the box. And nobody there. That's just really poor. He's got to do better in that situation. But this is the problem we're having with the team. They just do not perform big games. And too many times like this. Press! Look at this space in midfield they're getting. Just press them! All of you, run it. Why are you backing off there, Grimaldo? You are the fullback. He's attacking. This is 4 now. All because he's not pressing and engaging. He backs off and then... What is the point? 4-0 down. They're just making bad decisions all across the park. Ditch this. It doesn't work. We've got to ditch this. It doesn't work in this team. It doesn't work. Keeping possession like this isn't going to work. Short passing and low tempo, they're just giving the ball away. But all the goals are preventable by just running after their men and defending, engaging properly. But that's the problem with this team. And funny how second I've done that change, we've not had more highlights. God, they can't pass the ball 5 yards. Changing the whole team. Changing the lineup. Taking him off before half time. They're just, look at this. No one's trying to get the ball off him. And when they get the ball, they just do this. Look, pass the ball to each other. They just don't have any confidence on the ball. And then we lump it long. Because when that header doesn't try and win it, header forward, don't win the ball. Again, it's just down to desire. They're not playing that well, actually. They're just running harder than us. Chase him. Lazy play. They just do not know what they're doing on the pitch there. And just calm it down. Take a touch. Oh, my God. If the ball's in the air, you can take a touch and chest it and hold it up. You don't have to just go, crap. Not a good team performance from Leipzig. They're just not playing. We're not turned up. We're just not turned up today at all in this game. That is the problem. They're not that good, Leipzig, compared to us. They're not. We're just not. Look at this. Get the ball. Look at the desire that Leipzig have. And look at our desire. Press for the love of flipping God. They're not pressing, but they're also not getting in an defensive shape. They're doing neither, which is what's causing the problem. They're not, if you're not pressing, stay in your shape then, but they're doing neither. They're kind of like, we'll go a bit towards them, not fully, but then it's just neither or. And that's 4, that's 5, isn't it? That's diabolical. They're just not playing well. There's nothing Leipzig are doing here. We can't stop others performing better. They're just not playing well. Focus on the wings. Ignore that central area. I don't think Leipzig have been that good. I think we've just been absolutely woeful ourselves. I don't think they've been that good. They're just... Minute 1, you can see it with the passing. That's just disgraceful. Pass the ball! I can accept being outplayed, but when you're missing... Go on, Samio. Oh my god, he can't. It was offside anyway. But they're just hitting passes that are just not hit correctly. They're missing passes every single time. Let it go wide. You got Costa. You're right there. You can see it going wide. But this is not good enough. And this is worrying that the midfielder brought in are not making a difference to the performance. Look at them sitting off them. Tackle them. Finally. Get up. Stop the cross. Yeah, I might have to drop Costa. He's not... Again, panic clearance. There we go, Samu. Don't cut inside with it. Now, do it. Hit it now. Finally, we got a goal. 4-1. But I don't think they've been that good, Leipzig. I really don't. I think we've been absolutely woeful. And we've just played into their hands half the time. He does really well on his own here. I mean, he hits a shot. I mean, Kiwi should have better maybe with that shot at him. I mean, he hits it with power, but... This is worrying. I'm going to get new coaches in. Because this is not good enough. Again, he gets the ball there. You've got to tackle him there. He's got back to goal. He forced him back. Engage with him. Again, don't bother doing that, Burley, if you're not going to win the ball. Now it's time to get the ball. Again, you see, bad decision making. I've got the full press on here and they're not doing it. Tackle him. It's like, if they can guide to get the ball, they won't tackle. That's not a penalty. Get lost. No, you don't get penalties for them. But they will in this game. It's the way it's gone for us today, unfortunately. That's why I say that. Well, Costa won't say the penalty, so I'm going to take him off if I can. I can't. We are going to be sacked in this save. We were looking at this last season. I just don't see why. I can't understand why we can't get the ball in big games, keep position and move the ball around the pitch. I don't understand it. All we've got to do is get the ball and pass each other. And they're incapable of doing it. In a big team, who's 5-1, disgraceful performance. All you've got to do is get the ball, find a Bayern Munich player and pass to him. And they can't do it. And why is he flicking that on? That says it all. That's just lazy. That's just bad decision making. That is not down to anything Leipzig are doing. He's got to bring it down. I don't care how tired he is. He's got to bring it down under control. He's got no one else to bring it. Again, this desire. Look at the desire. There's no desire in this team to defend. They just... I don't know, man. Again, that pass was obvious. Play it quicker. I find he had the ball there. Because I thought he might have the ball because he's just not bothered about the game today, clearly. California box. California, we got one back. We can score goals. That's not offside. There's no offside there at all. Surely. Yeah, 5-2. Like I said, when we get in the final third, we look like we can score goals, but they just do not want to pass the ball to each other. So I need to get new coaches in. I think he did it already. That's the worrying thing. Well, that's that then. I don't care what you say to me after this game. You cannot... How much money have we got left? Damn it, I can't afford him. I was just going to sign him as well. He was the only guy that turned up for them. Too harsh? You could be... No. You had a shocker, all of you. It's only him that's had a problem. You know what? Then I'll drop you then, mate. I have no problem with that because you will reach anyway. Sorry, but you get beat 5-2 in the first game of the season. You do not get to come in the right dressing room and say, mate, you're the problem. No, turn up. I don't think it's going to work. This midfield, I don't think this is going to work. I think we need to ditch this. I don't think it's going to work. It's possession football. I don't think we can get it to work. I don't think it's capable of doing it. Anyway, next episode. I'm not sure when it's going to be because I don't have a clue what game to do next. I might just do the Augsburg and Heidenheim games. I want to get a win and just get into the season. Anyway, I'll do that game off camera. I won't show it because it's pointless game. But I want to show it up in league games and then maybe see Champions League draw there. Anyway, if you have enjoyed the episode, I hope you have enjoyed it. That was absolutely shockingly bad from them. I'll see you guys in the episode. Until then, thanks so much for watching. Bye bye. So we had a massive blow at the start of the season with a performance against Leipzig. We've recovered it a little in the league game, cup game off camera, but now the league season kicks in. We've got to start the season off running. Let's go. What's happening, folks? And welcome back to the episode of the Bayern Munich Let's Play. Today we're starting our league season against Augsburg and Heidenheim. And we are playing trash at the moment. We are not playing well at all in any of our league games at the minute. From last season. We're sticking with the tactics. This team should be able to get the ball and pass to each other against decent teams, but I can't understand why they can't do it. A game off camera, it was in a cup game, we won 11-0 against a team we should be beaten 11-0. Today we've got Augsburg and Heidenheim, and then we're going to see where the fixtures lie for next episode. I'm not going to predict what they're going to be, because I can't work out what the game's going to be. So, we're going to go with advance forward. Elise is in the team today. Trying this combination of Tonali, ball midfielder, and Barella as the end playmaker. Similar difference. I've dropped Cancelo and Kyoto comes in. Let's go. They can't be any worse than what they were in the last game. Well, actually, they can because they're very capable of doing that, to be fair. So, let's check the tactics, make sure what the formation they're playing. Okay. I just want to mark up the wing backs because that's just, that's correct. And he should be marking the left wing back. And he is. Right, let's go. Not a clue what's going to happen in this game today other than we will turn up and play some kind of level football. Let's see what happens. Got a cocky with Grimaldo here early on. Goes in the penalty area. Diamandi's in there, flicked away. It falls to Agula. Grimaldo, penalty, I think. I'm not sure what he's giving it for, but I think he's giving the penalty here. I think this will be confirmed as well. Give him. Right then. Big moment early in the game. It's Krashvela's going to take it. Big moment. Steps up. Scores! Emphatic penalty. Bayern Munich 1. Augsburg 0. 8th goal of the season. I think he obviously is counting the cup games goals as well, of course. Really good finish from him there. And we take an early lead thanks to an error from the defending from them. The other team for a change. 1-0 up. Fantastic stuff. Long ball. Diamande. Tonali. Diamande. Kyoto. Ardagula. Bit of space. Out wide to Grimaldo. Seems like they're a different team today. Grimaldo. Can he find the cross? Krashvela. Grimaldo curls it in. Elise. Was that Elise? Oh, was it Omron? I think got there first. Like a second goal while we're on top here though. Elise. Bit poor. Mistake there, or good pressure on the ball there. Maybe Diamande brings it down. Now Kyoto. Now Diamande. Be brave. Yeah, just move a bit. It's like it's really the way it looks on the game. It looks like they see a pass, then they want to play a certain ball, but they can't. Then they just don't want to play anything else. The way they look and move. Good football is though. Kyoto on the right side. Tonali. Barella. Gula returns, shoots. He's got to get it on target. I think. Not saying he should score that, but on target should be a minimum he should be doing there. Diamande. Samu. Tonali. Elise. Good ball wide to Grimaldo. He's got space to run into here. Can he find a cross or a pass? Beats his man. Finds a cross. There's a run at far post. Oh, again, it should be 2-0. He's trying to make a kick there. Wow. Elise. Push on the ball. Push on the ball again. Well done. Olise for own goal. Can I make it 2-0? Let's say across. It's an own goal. It's 2-0. It's nothing more than we deserve, though. We've been dominant. Really, really strong. And we've got a 2-goal lead. This is down the pressing look. Just working half the ball, forcing the error. Olise gets it. Was this going anyway? I think he's aiming for the striker, to be fair. I think he's aiming for Omron in the middle. And then he ends up going back in the net. 2-0. Deserved, though. Been the better team. Half time. That is a perfect scoreline. And a really good performance to respond. I don't know whether the game would get the 11-0 has helped with the confidence. After that disappointing result against Leipzig, or I say shocking result against Leipzig and performance. But it can't have done any harm. But it's really looking lively today, the team, and that's good to see. Diamande. That pass was really, really risky because he isn't giving it away. Grimaldo. Todibo. Down the left. Needs to be supported. Crosses the far post. Olise there. Flicks it over towards goal. He's got to try and get towards the striker, not go for goal there. He's never going to score from that position because the amount of power he can get on is very limited. Now, we've done so well so far. Don't give anything away stupidly. Kure, pass it back if you have to. Yeah, I'd rather pass it backwards than give it away. There's times to go backwards, and that was one of them. Olise, good ball. Alago's through on goal. Can he finish it? He most certainly cannot. I thought he'd scored. I was about to say he said because he killed it brilliantly before waiting for the flashing text to come up. So we're going to make changes now, guys. We're going to bring on Leon for Barella. We're going to bring on Ferran Torres for Olise. And Gorkway can come on as well. Just to give, and then Kerr can come on as well for Cancelo. Just to give a bit of freshness to the team. And don't have any players getting too leggy and making mistakes, maybe. We're 2-0 up. Just keep playing like we are. I'm sure the third goal is there. But shoot reflected. That was in. The keeper kept them in the match. Corner kick for Tonali. Curls it in. Cleared. Not fully though. Flicks back to the goal. And it should be 3 or 4 really. But it's worrying that it's not. Todibo. Grimaldo. I can't pronounce that guy's name. I do apologise. I will learn it eventually. Grimaldo. That's that drive I want to see. In the box. There's Ferran Torres. That's what I want to see from my wing backs. The wing backs. Not really. The full backs playing wing back role. Get the ball here and then just go, you know what? I'm driving forward. He gets that little bit of acceleration there. Look. Whips it in. There's Ferran Torres arriving. He had a poor season last year for goals. Did Ferran Torres. Excuse me, he just wasn't scoring enough goals, was he? He's today, though. Got one there. And Grimaldo's injured. That is typical making the subs that I've made. He gets injured, but can't afford it off the bench. So it's not terrible. The left back actually really strong in terms of options. Calafiore and Grimaldo are actually really good players. And I'm happy even starting, really. Grimaldo probably preferred more because of the attacking threat he has. But that's really poor from goal. He's just played a blind pass. Clean sheet would be nice. Obviously, we got a clean sheet in the cup game, but that doesn't really count because it should be something we do anyway in terms of a clean sheet. Go to him. There's no one behind you running behind you, so go get the ball. Full time. Bayern Munich 3, Augsburg 0. Deserved. Changes towards the end of the game. Maybe hit the performance a little bit. But really good result. 3-0. Happy with that. Should have been maybe more, honestly. But I'll take 3-0 after that bad start to the season. On to the second game, and hopefully we can continue this, but we'll see, shall we? And he's out for 2 to 3 weeks. I want to keep this on the screen, guys. Yeah, he's out for 2 or 3 weeks. Not terrible. With instant injury, if you can the worst, if you can, it could be a lot worse than that. Speaking of people on the bench now to replace him, I was thinking about the options. I've got. I need Kamara off the bench, I think, really. Yeah, that's what I need. Casero's not playing left back. God, no. He wants to club on free, by the way, but I ain't got a right back I can bring in. If I can sell him, I'll bring in Frimpong, but I can't sell him right now because there's no one making a bid for him. But I'm trying to sell him. I'm trying to... Can hire intermediary to sell him, maybe? I'll wait and see what offers come in from the transfer market, but yeah, I need to sell him on and bring in somebody else. But I need him. I need to get a good fee for him if I can. Right, folks. Match number 2. Here we are, and there's going to be a bit of work to do in the transfer market for the deadline day. It's mainly down the right backs. Got to move one on and bring one in if I possibly can. I don't want to lose. What's his name? Cancelo for nothing. So just making sure the wing backs are marked up. There we go. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure we're actually playing a high line. And yeah, let's go. Let's see how we go in this game, guys. Same again, lads. Really, what I want to see at least this season, if nothing else, is against these kind of teams more consistently. We just work. We turn up, we play really well, and we get the wins comfortably. Then we can work on the bigger games. I think last season we were too many times, and even the smaller games in this series, we're struggling to win them. But anyway, sticking with the Omran up front because Gyökeres is having a problem with me, so he sits on the bench for now. But this is why I brought Omran in to have a rotation striker that can play there and always taking someone to throw in for. Anyway, let's see how we get on today. These two midfield might be the way to go forward. We'll see how it goes. Kvaratskhelia, Adagula. Or at least it was a shot. Positive start. This is a bad start to the game. We've not got going yet at all. That's not a penalty. You can't give penalties for that. It's not in the penalty area. But knowing this game, they'll give it. Not a penalty. I'm wanting that back. I want to see this. I don't think that's in the penalty area. Nowhere near the penalty area. Sorry, that's not in the penalty area. I'm sorry, it's not. But I very doubt Costa's going to save this. Yeah. He doesn't get near penalties, does he, often? 1-0 down. But we're not. It's what we did against Leipzig. We've not started well. We're just not going to go in this game. 1-0 to Heidenheim. Like I said, I think we're just in a situation now where no matter what I'm trying now, this team is not going to play how I want it to play. And I think we might get sacked where this is going. And this is not a good start. Kjode brings it forward. He's got options. Run. Elise in the penalty area. He's got to pay to a striker, mate. You got. That's the problem with inside forwards is they just shoot all the time. They don't pass enough. I get the role is to shoot more, but they should pass a bit more than they're doing. Like you got a guy in the 6-yard box with the ball, give it to him occasionally, but they just don't want to do it. It's like they just follow one instruction. Oh, I'm going to shoot. Omran turns back, pass the ball or do something, mate. Hit when they turn around and do nothing. Worst animation in the game. Kjode on the right hand side. Crosses it in. Somewhere far post. Got to score. Got to score that. That's what he should be dominating the air with. Diamande. Tonali. Turn and face forward. Don't go backwards. Move forward. Right, Diamande. Right, he's marked by him. What's his option here? You move forward with the ball yourself. He wants to pass the ball. He don't want to move forward with it. Look. Elise. Diamande. Be brave. Adagula. Good ball. Kvaratskhelia in. No one near him got a score. 2 chances in the game. We should have scored them both. Adagula with a corner kick. Dinks it in. Keeper catches it. Why does no matter what I put in on a corner kick, we don't score enough from? We're dominating this game. We just can't put the back of the net. And it's a dodgy penalty, in my opinion. Tonali, pass the ball. Ronaldo get forward. Okay, sorry. Ball in the box. Someone's in there. Reaction. Close it in again. Kvaratskhelia equalises. We deserve it. We deserve it. Don't you dare get offside. We deserve it. We've been, other than the one dodgy penalty they've had, we've been a dominant team. And we've finally got the goal we deserve. Ball on the far post. Sambu just doesn't quite do anything with it. Ball in the box. There's Kvaratskhelia. This time he hits it down into the net. 1-1. Deserved. Great. It's been a good reaction from them since the goal. We've just taken over good control of the game. The question now is, can we kick on and get a second goal now? Well done. Not people just soft from the team. I'm just thinking about bringing Gyökeres on, but maybe just stick out is they've been getting the chance in the game since the goal. Just when they get in front of the goal, don't wet themselves. Kick ball in net, just more consistently today, and we'll be fine. Just finishing a bit iffy so far. Free kick out of Adagula, curls in the penalty area. Someone's in there, clear to Elise. He's got time to bring this down. Can he pick out a cross or a pass? He's found Barella. Get out of his way, people. Kjode. Cross it in. He does. To Kashvela, far post. And where's the reaction to that? Get the ball. Edge of the box clearance. That was panicked. And there's no one there for it. And they're going to score now. Chiodi, what are you doing? Stay with him. Edge of the box clearance. It's the box clearance. You should bombard the ball. It's a goal, isn't it? It'll be a goal. It's where this season's going to go this season. It's going to well go again. This is the goal. I'm convinced. No, it's not. Edge of the box. On that. We should not be letting them get that ball after that clearance. We should be on that ball, keeping the pressure on them. Brer's got a knock. So he's coming off. I'm going to bring on Leon. Bring him on. He's got a knock. And let's get Gorkrej on, to see if he can create. I think let's get Ferran Torres on as well. This is a poor game. Fresh ideas. See if that makes a difference. Can we get a late goal here? Back to the pass to Mark Mann. Ball in the box. Kashvela's in there. He's got to score. Get it down, mate. Got to score. Chiodi. Ferran Torres. Chiodi. Crosses it in. Gorkrej. Head the ball down. Gee, it's not hard. But apparently it's for you guys today. And that's the draw. And it's down to a dodgy penalty and shocking. And wasting time. Are you going to book him for wasting time, referee? Wasting time, ref. Watch him go whistle now, straight away. Yeah, where's the time for the wasting time from that corner kick? That's the joke. Again, too many players this team have bang average mentality. They've got to just put the ball back in the net. That's all they have to do. They had the chances to do it. They just did not do it. All those chances, kick a ball in net. It's not difficult. You can do it. You know, it's borderline criminal how they've started the season. But I don't think we're going to stick out on this job much longer because I don't think they're going to put up with this. But a lot of you, again, why is it in this game it rains and but two midfielders I want to start injured. Typical. 1 to 5 days. He's back for that. Tonali's back. Barrella's out. So that's not terrible. But Jesus wept. I can't think. Brain work. Just my brain was not working. He's just looking at it. Just think. Do something, mate. Yeah. Take one of those goals and bring it to the other one. They just didn't perform in front of goal. Too many chances missed. He scored one, but he missed so many sitters. It's untrue. At least he's had a really poor start, honestly. I might have to change his role. Winger support. I need him creating more. I need him to create because he's got the crossing. He needs to cross more and get the ball in the penalty area because he's just not shoot. He's shooting too much. Shoot less often. Just get the ball into our striker more. I can't have two inside forwards. I think that's part of the problem. Anyway, next episode, it depends on when the Champions League draw is and who we play. So you might see a random game round here get played, but there's no idea yet. But we'll see, guys. In the transfer window, I'm going to try and get right back in and get one out if I possibly can. And hopefully that will help things in the attacking sense. In the attacking sense, I think if we can get a better right back in, I think this is the problem. He's not great attacking. Get a better right back in like Frimpong, who can get forward and create problems for teams. That would help us because I can keep an inside forward and have an option on the right hand side as a more. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the episode. If you enjoyed, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well. I'll catch you guys next time. But until then, thanks so much for watching. Bye bye. We've got some big games coming up. We've had a really good run of form at the minute after that really iffy start. Also got a change in format of video we're going to discuss today as well. Let's get into it. What's happening, folks, and welcome to an episode of the Bayern Munich Let's Play. Today we are starting a new kind of experiment on these videos. I did say we're going to be discussing, we're going to be changing things and trying things out. And this is what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to explain it to you. First of all, guys, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to do so. Be appreciative. So, games of camera. They're the games of camera. Quite a lot. Because I'm trying to find a way of getting through seasons quicker. I think one of the things I have problems with is I look at the episode titles and episode numbers and there's too many episodes in the season, because I'm trying to record as much as we can to show you guys, and I think maybe short episodes would be better. So what we're going to do is try and condense the season down episode wise, and also condense episode timing. So shorter videos, less episodes for this season, and see how it is received. Now, obviously, feedback's always welcome. But I'm going to stick to it for this season and get through the season quite quickly. In relative terms, I plan on key highlights. Every video now is going to be key highlights, apart from the big semi-finals and finals that we get to. Once we do that, then if we get to that point, then we'll obviously do extended highlights. Also, no editing these videos, other than maybe between matches. Obviously, I'm trying to find a way just to try different things on this season. Now, obviously, this season will finish if we win Champions League or get sacked. I may even end it after this season and just say, you know what, end this and just move on, because I'm not getting away with them. However, look at the form here. Generally speaking, the only game we played badly in was Union Berlin. Actually, to be fair, was a really poor game from us. We just seemed to be in complete control, and then they got one back, and it became like this massive ordeal, which didn't need to be. Everywhere else, I've been relatively pleased with it. Bayer Leverkusen, the lowest scoring game there, 1-0, was still a good result overall, because we actually got a decent team. And Omron has been absolutely brilliant, as you can see on the screen here. He's actually scoring quite a lot of goals. Been a really good signing for us, actually. So, really pleased with him, generally speaking. So, yeah, very pleased with that result. So, I'm going to go pick the team for today's game. We've got games against Gladbach and Werder Bremen. I'll get back to you. So that's the team I'm going with today. Elise on the right hand side seems to have helped our attacking play a little bit. We also did do a deal for Frimpong, by the way. I did that deal, and essentially I discussed it last episode. Frimpong coming in and Cancelo leaving has been done. That's happened. It's sorted. We can move on. The problem is he's out for 2 months with his injury. He's obviously getting back soon-ish. So yeah, this is just all trying to. I've been doing some research on FM content, and it appears like the problem with FM content is not so much Let's Play content being bad or mine being bad. It's not generally watched, and the problem also with it is when I say the highlights, I do apologize. Key highlights for today it's just not the content people want to watch on YouTube anymore, and that's the problem, because I want to make it. So what I'm also going to be doing, guys, is every season that we do, at least this season, I'm saving every episode and I'm going to release it as a big, long, massive video, so you guys can watch that season in its entirety in one go. Now, it's just I'm trying things out, honestly, and we'll see how it works. But yeah, let's see how it goes today. So, it's going to make everything so much faster for me to record and edit and everything like that. Q&A, well done. But yeah, so we'll get through season a lot quicker. At least I will, anyway. Episode wise, I'm not sure what schedule I'm gonna go with yet. Whether I'm going daily or every other day, but we'll see. Yeah, Monday. Yeah, can we break a line here? There we go. Oh, don't draw on the ball. Oh, Gula's in. Surely 1-0 for Gula. Sorry, but you gotta get on target, bro. There's no one near you. You've got the ability to go from like 30, 40 yards. You gotta get that in the back of the net. In my opinion, that's one of those chances I think you should. Oh, here we go. Mr. Sitter, they get a free kick. Costa, I'd love to know, if I had a better angle, how many of these shots are actually going in that he's parrying, and how many of those are going wide. How many of those are going wide, and he's just like panicking. Wow, over a kick. I've noticed a lot more over kicks recently, but I feel a lot of these shots that are going towards goal, he's just going, oh, I'm near it. I'm near it. It's not going in. I'm going to do it anyway. But it's not really good performance so far. We're not really creating enough for a team that's got all its creativity. Go to take a touch there. I feel like that's just bad animation. Like he's not really standing with the ball like that. Get the ball off him. Or they say, you got to tackle, mate. That's just not acceptable. You got to at least try and get the ball at 1-0. At least say, you got to try and get the ball there, mate. I'm not saying you should get it. You got to try and get the ball. This is kind of what the Union Berlin game was like at times, where we just stopped really creating anything, but we're comfortable before that. Stop dwelling on the ball. There we go. At least it's fun goal. Can he finish it? At least a cross penalty. Yeah, I don't think he has to foul him there. I don't think he's getting a clear shot on goal there. Penalty awarded. Yep. New Zealand give it. Who's taking it? It's Kashvela to take the penalty. Even game so far, honestly. Steps up. Finds back in the net. 1-0. The key thing this season for me is get a league campaign really solid and just dominate the league and try and get that at least much better than last year. Really good finish from there. 1-0. It's been an even game, honestly. We should be ahead really before that with Gula's chance, but other than that, it's been different for me to talk about as the so I'm going to say not happy with performance. Like, I'm not happy with performance out there really. Other than that one little moment when they were just a bit poor down the side, not creating anything of Gladbach, but we're not really creating anything ourselves. And we look like every time they get the ball, they're going to create something. Tackle him. Again, forcing him back is good, but you've got to get the ball off him as well. I'm just going to say to man more. It's just that I don't know if it's an animation issue or it's just my team, but we run towards them and then stop halfway. Like, put pressure on them, bro. Kashvela cuts inside, he's going to shoot. Yeah. He's very greedy, but he has the ability to put balls in the top corners that don't even exist. And he is a player that I have to accept that he's going to shoot a lot more than I would like him to in certain situations, but he's got the goal return. Barella in the penalty area. Oh. I'm going to make a change up front. I'm going to bring Gorkrej on. Just give for a striker up there. And Ferran Torres can come on for Elise. Just to give a bit of freshness in the attacking side of things. Elise has been a bit quiet today. One the box. Cleared. Get that ball. Kurde. Well done, Gula. That was a really good move. Kashvela shoots, like I said, he needs to stop shooting every 5 minutes. He's got to start running with the ball, then shooting. At times, I want him to shoot, but he does it too early. I'm like, bro, take a touch, run it, then hit it. But it feels like he just wants to shoot any moment he has a chance. So we're going to bring on our young midfielder there. We're going to take off Kashvela. No, we're not. We're going to take off Kurde. Oh, no, we're not. It's not great, is it? Go with that. But yeah, the goals have not been there today. But it's wasteful finishing mainly. It's costing us today. Like, Kashvela is just hitting shots every 5 seconds, every chance he has here. We're going to say focus. Last 2 minutes of this game. We're going to make another change to try and, like, yeah, go with that. And then we'll bring off. No, we'll stick with that, to be fair. Just don't mess this up. There we go. Full time, Bayern Munich 1, Gladbach 0. I think it was a deserved result. I think we had a better chance in the game. We just needed to be more clinical in the final third. Gula scored that chance and Kashvela a bit more better decision making. I think we're fine. So, not happy with the performance overall, but I'll take the win. It's no win in the league. We're basically now level on points with Leipzig. We're starting to really get going now in the league. We're not playing amazing every game, but we are playing okay. I think we can do better, but I think a lot of times it's down to bad decision making in the final third in these narrow games that's costing us, not necessarily being outplayed. But anyway, let's go. Right, guys, we are on match number 2 against Werder Bremen, again at home. Really looking forward to this one. Hopefully we can score more goals. But I think it's one of the things I've been worried about doing this kind of style is the idea that having extended highlights is going to be a problem in terms of like general chances that you see. But I've had key highlight games before on this channel in various other series on this game where it's been like almost feel like I'm like extended highlights. So I don't think it's actually a thing to worry about. I think because I would love to know. I mean, there's a way of checking it. How many times the highlights that I show you, if I just when I edit the video, how many of those are actually key highlights? And if I was to show the key highlights like this, how different would it be? Would it be basically the same video, just different style? I don't know. I think a lot of times I'm showing the key highlights only in my editing, and they're on goal. Demand more. That's not good enough against team mid-table. I need to start being really harsh on them because I feel like they need to get into this fixed skulls that we need to turn in this game. We arrive, we play our best, and we win. Not this. Oh my God, they're getting forward in the game. Tackle. Keeper come out for that. Keeper come out for that. Keeper. The one time he don't come out for the ball. That's the kind of ball he should come out and deal with. He needs to deal with that himself. But again, Costa, I just can't sell him because no one wants to make a bid for him. Ball in the box. He's got to come out and deal with this. He's right at him. I'm sorry, but he can't do the fundamentals, can he? He can't do the fundamentals of like ball, catch, ball, control, catch. Kyode, at least say, let's see if let's go for the club for that. If he's onside. I'm assuming at least he's the guy they're checking. Goal given. Who was the offside check for? It can't be Kyode. It's got to be Elise. Yeah, it is. It's Elise. That's the only guy I think he's checking offside for there. And he is, I think, just on. Can't miss that, can he? Well, actually, yes, he can. Our team can miss those opportunities very easily. I'm not surprised that I wouldn't be surprised if they missed that chance. Demand more. Come on. Oman's been a bit quiet, hasn't he? Which is slightly concerning. This is what I'm feeling doing this kind of stuff. But I'm going to stick with it for a while and see what the response is. Rather than do one episode and go, no, ditching it. Keep doing it, see what happens. Not people who soften the team. Let's have a look. Try a bit more direct passing. See if that makes a difference. Because we're getting a lot of possession, but we're not creating a lot. And if we were creating good chances to be on the key highlights, so that is an indication we're not creating enough. I'm gonna go more attacking. Funny how the goals stop when I'm actually recording. Like we were scoring goals relatively okay until recently. Now we just stopped. So okay, we've got Tonali got a knock here. Take him off. Get fair and top. Just be more creative. Get the ball and create something, please, somebody. Yeah, this is what we're about doing this style. Adagula, create something. Jesus Christ. Create. Wing back, get forward. Get a doing striker up front. It's so frustrating. This is still in this team. They've still got this ability just to bin off a game out of nowhere. They just don't have the mental fortitude to go out and win these games consistently. It feels like. Not a single highlight. Late highlights. You know it's on key highlights, so you know it's a key moment. Independent shoots. It's not in. Again, shouldn't have offside in that situation. They're all just wall watching. They're not actually watching the defensive line. And again, this is the problem. Too many players in this team are still exactly the same as last season. They play with one game and then bin the rest of them off. They need to start being more consistent. They are really poor at being consistent. This is why the league is a problem, because we need to just these games go turn up, play well, win. That's the minimum I expect. Just got to turn up and win. There's nothing else we need to worry about. We are the better team. We've got better players. Just go on the team, outrun them, outfight them, and you'll win. But they don't do it. They do not do it. Right, so we've got a problem with the whole registration of Champions League, because there's just too many players here that need to be moved on because they're not going to fit the requirements. So, yeah, that's Champions League game, innit? Porto at home. So, next episode, sticking with the whole, do more games of Canberra deal. Like the goals, I never understand the thing. Scoring 3 goals a game there, all of a sudden, boom, stops. It just ridiculous. It's always a thing that the FM never seems to, they never seem to explain it, do they? They always seem to say things like, well, it happens in real football. Yeah, but why? It's not like saying, oh, it happens in real football. Why is it happening? Why is it happening in your game? What in your game is stopping my team from scoring goals? It's bizarre how your team can play really well, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they just stop playing. Doesn't happen in football, mate. There's always signs in other games that it's happening, and it's just getting away with stuff. Not like playing well. Everyone stops functioning up front. Doesn't happen that quickly. It's too quick on Football Manager. Anyway, next episode we'll come back for. Do we want to show Juventus and? Yeah, we'll show Dortmund and Juventus. I think that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 the camera. Like I said, trying this out, trying to get this quicker. Disappointing result, but again, down the finishing. Defensive was fine. Just the forward stopped scoring goals. And it needs to be changed quickly because we got some tricky games coming up here, and that could be a problem. Anyway, back for Dortmund and Juventus Champions League. We've got 2 games Champions League off the camera there against Porto and Olympiacos. Hopefully we get 2 wins in that and put us in a really good position in the Champions League phase to get through the top 8, or was it 8? Or was it 9? 8, yeah. So yeah, I'll catch you guys then. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. 2 big games today against Dortmund and also Juventus. If we somehow win them both, we're in a great position for the season so far. Let's see if we can do it. One thing I've started doing recently is asking like my assistant manager to pick a team, and then I look at it and think if I agree with it or not. Now, Elise's injured at the moment. He's about for 5-11 days. He got a knock. I said knock. He's a big injury, not a major one, so I'll call it a knock against Olympiacos. Good news is Frimpong and Gamaldo are back together. I don't think they've played that much together recently overall. They played a bit, but not enough that I would like to see on the pitch. So we are doing the key highlights only, guys. We are trying a new style of format out. I need to try things out and see what is going to work, what's not going to work. There is going to be new content on the channel coming up as well. We're going to be doing other videos alongside these FM Let's Plays. They're going to be like one-off videos that we can watch and just like in isolation. And, you know, because I think the problem with FM Let's Play content is it's not overly watched anymore. It's not, the big YouTubers don't, well, the big standard YouTubers do it, but some YouTubers who could still do it don't do it anymore. So therein lies the issue. So here we go. Let's see how we get on today. Barella. Antonio. Frimpong. Don't foul him. Don't just ignore him though. Keeper. I'm convinced this guy could not catch a cold if it was thrown, someone coughed in his face. Give me. I've got a bit of science issue, guys, today. Is it worth taking Frimpong off, do you reckon? On a yellow card against Adi. Again, this is a really, really dull game. But big games, I like this, unfortunately. I must think about taking him off. Yeah, I don't get red carded, and I just feel like he's gonna just get rinsed by somebody, and he's gonna try and salvage the situation, and then end up giving it away for a foul. Free kick for Dortmund, clearing the penalty area, cleared. Tonali bunks at the pitch. Barella. We're offering nothing today. Why are you going backwards like that for? Play a pass. Don't draw on this. Move it forward. There you go. Adagula. Kashvela. Barella. Don't draw on the ball in these areas. Kashvela. Gula. Good football. Can pick our pass here. Adagula. Usually you can. Kashvela penalty. Tonali. 1-0 Tonali. His first goal. It was all about picking out that pass into the penalty area and what they're going to do with it. And they've managed to find the pass. And Tonali makes it 1-0. Not the most exciting game. I was worried here about them getting bogged down in here, but then we found that bit of movement, and then Tonali, bit of deflection, and it's 1-0 against Borussia Dortmund. Let's go. Let's focus at them straight away to focus on getting that lead. Like I said, we're not playing amazingly well, but we seem to be just on this crest of a really good run of form. But we don't feel like we're like, oh my god, we're amazing. I've had teams play better than this and not win every game and lose our matches. But it just feels like at the moment we're just look at the results. The results don't match the performance I'm seeing on the pitch, and that's honestly what I would say. The results don't match the performance on the pitch. Like, I see, there's games we win 3-0 and like, oh, we played really poor. There's games sometimes when I think we win by 1 goal and I think we play better in them. Oh, God, no. Get out to him. Stop the cross. Keeper catch it. Well done. Don't you dare. Get rid of the ball. Get rid of the ball. Calm it down. Yeah, go on, Grimaldo. Oh, beat your man, Grimaldo. Beat your man. Oh, just hesitant. Get to him. Don't go backwards, go forwards. Kiyode, in the box. 2-0, Omeron. That's the goal we needed. That's the goal. Just a few times there you see the possession. I feel like they'll give it away, but 2-0 against Borussia Dortmund. I'll take it. It's a really good moment, time to score that goal. Kiyode getting right hand side, finds the ball in the penalty area, and Omron's in there, and he makes a really good finish there. 2-0 against Dortmund. Like I said, it's in them. They can maintain the tightness. They can get clean sheets against these big teams. They just don't do it consistently enough. And it wouldn't surprise me if we lose the game against Juventus now. Pressure on the ball. Well done, Gula. Pass it. Emon's in again. It's 3-0. Is he onside? I don't think he is. He's got 17 goals this season, by the way. I think he's offside. I'd be surprised if they give this. Yeah. Just focus at them, guys. I don't want any kind of drama towards the end of the game. Now, we've got a 2-goal lead against Dortmund. We've beaten Leipzig off camera as well. But it's so early season, guys. I'm not sure who's going to be a title race. So I'm trying to get this season quicker. So I can't keep stopping the 5 minutes of games, unfortunately. But is Samu. Pass it. Ferran Torres. Good run. Can he find the ball in the box or pass back to his fullback? Finds across to the far post. But it's 3-0 against Dortmund. Let's go. I mean, we've beaten our 2 rivals for the title. We seem to be a more stable team. There's just little dips that when we have them, they're very noticeable. Ferran Torres, ball in the box, finds Tell at the far post, heads it down, and we have a 3-goal lead. And even with our ability to throw things away at times, it's over. Full time, there we go. Bayern Munich 3, Dortmund 0, and you know how well we play when you see green across the board like that. I do think taking off Frimpong was the right idea, just because just that moment in that first half when he was outpaced by Ademi, I thought he's just gonna get caught and then he's gonna just trip him up, and the game's gonna go, oh, you're card and a foul, he's gonna get sent off for it. Just the way it goes at times. Anyway, next game we've got is against Juventus in about 3 days' time in Champions League. The Champions League looks really good right now. We're 4 games in, and we're second. The league looks even good. Looks even better as well. Top of the table, unbeaten. We're unbeaten. I don't know how though. It won't last though. Here we are, folks, against Juventus, and we've made a slight tweak to the lineup. Tell's in, Torres in as well, and Kamara starts as well today. Just it's down to the fact that I've overdone the transfers a little bit on foreign players, but here we go. Juventus away from home in the Champions League. We are getting 4 wins out of 4 in Champions League. Actually, really, really good. I was surprised we got 4 wins. I thought we might get a draw in here somewhere or a random defeat. Just where we are in Champions League, unfortunately. It's Tonali, good ball to Tell. And Panchelli's across, and we're on key highlights, aren't we? Yeah. I feel like a really weird highlight that. Surely that can't be the only highlight they get of the attack. Tonali kills in the penalty area, flicked away. Gula, first time pass, Gula. See, the pass, he played the right pass, you know what I mean? He played the right pass there, but he did it too late. First time when he got it. I think he's onside as well. I don't know why he waited so long to play it. They see the right pass, but they're hesitating. Play the pass. If you believe it's the right one, play it quicker. Celtic scored against Man United, by the way, in case you can't see that bottom of the screen there. Kamara on the penalty area. Finds Stein in the box. Hits it 1-0. Juventus 0, Bayern Munich 1. I mean, we are doing quite well. And Tonali is the guy I wanted for this save for absolutely ages. Kamara does well here, lays it across. Tonali runs onto it, hits it first time. Maybe a slight bit of curl on that. Juventus are currently 7th in Serie A, but they've won the last 3 games in a row, so they're coming to this game with good form. So and they're playing 5 at the back. Well, they're playing 3 at the back. It's not 5 at the back; it's 3, and then there's 2 wing backs and a DM. But a good goal from Tonali there gets us the lead. I mean, it's not going to qualify us, of course, if we somehow win this game today, but it'd be a pretty good start to our campaign in Champions League. But I still think this team's got massive issues with it. I don't think there's anything to get too excited about it. This lack of chasing here. Don't dive in there. Don't back off him though. Again, it's just lack of movement from players. Defensive cover, they just don't twig it, and it's 1-1. They don't deserve it, really. Look at this. You've got to see the danger here. The goal score. Where's the goal scorer? There. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Someone mark him. It's not good enough, man. It's not good enough. He just walks and stands in penalty. Someone's got to say, I'm going to stick with him regardless of where he runs to. And what happens? You cannot let him drop off there and stand in the middle of the penalty area unmarked. And that is what I'm talking about. It's just people realising the danger and sorting it out. But I don't want to do man marking because it doesn't work on Football Manager. It just breaks your tactic. Because it is the game just goes, oh, you're man marking him all the time. No, in certain situations I want him man marked. But anyway, yeah, I'm not surprised this is happening because we're not perfect yet. But it is what it is, and we need to get some changes here now because players looking a bit leggy. So Ferran Torres coming off, and we're going to bring Estavio on. Take Adagula off for Andreo. Omran could come off for Gorkrej. Can we find another goal here? Frimpong. Crossing the far post. Keeper comes out. See, our keeper fumbles that. I guarantee you our keeper wouldn't come out for that. And if he did come out for it, he'd miss it. Long ball. Jump. Oh, you're kidding me. Long ball, you can't. Dude, just jump in the air, bro, and win the header. It's not difficult. The fundamentals, man, they just don't do them. When we have bad performances like this and results, it's because they don't do the basics. It's Savio, one with the ball, mate. It's like he's just tackle him. Tackle him. Please, FM, bring tackles into the game. In that situation, win the ball. Again, it's lazy play from players. They're just not working hard enough off the ball. That is what's causing the problem today. Teller's got to win that ball. He's got to go towards the ball. It's like, oh, the ball's coming out and stand and wait for it. No, go and win the ball. You can't just stand there and watch it. You've got to go and win it. You can't do that. You've got to win the ball. You've got to earn the right to make it your ball. Get it in the penalty area. Negative. Get it in the penalty area. Get it in the penalty area. Get it in the penalty area. Quickly. Turn face forward. Be brave, be brave. Pass it forward. Estavio. Penalty. Don't matter. We'll take the goal. Gork's got the winner. I'll take the goal. I think that's a penalty. I think if they don't score that opportunity, I think it's a penalty. Gorka gets the win. But like I said, still not perfect. But we seem to have a bit more quality and we just seem to be getting by. That's a penalty. Nailed on penalty. But Gorkrej off the bench makes it 2-1. And that's what it's been like. Generally, good performances, but then the other one like this where it's not great. And then we... Oh, one the box. Cleared. Totally fix it on. Kamara. Tell. Penalty. That's a penalty. They got away. How have we gone from being 1-1 and... Oh, come on, referee. Please give it. I mean, it's key highlights, so you'd imagine he's giving this. Surely it's a penalty. Surely it's a penalty. Giving it. This is the winning goal if we get it. Who's taking the penalty though? Mattis Tell's taking the penalty. Score this, mate. Win the match. It's simple as that, isn't it? Steps up and confidently puts it back in the net. Juventus won. Bayern Munich 3. And I don't know how it's 3-1. I think maybe 2-1 would have been more fair. But 3-1, come away from home, Champions League, getting another win. I mean, we're gonna get in the top 24, whatever it is. It's gonna happen. We may even get the top 4, top 8. Sorry, at this point. There we go. Good win. Not perfect, but it's a win. We're winning games. I think what's happening a bit more than last year, not saying it's permanently, we're top of the Champions League group, well, for now, is I think the quality of our individual players is coming through a bit more when it's not great performances than it was before. It's not amazing performances. We're not like winning 4-5, 6-0, though Dortmund was pretty good. We beat Leipzig as well. I don't know whether I've found something tactically that's fixed it, or if it's just eventually now the players are just the quality is showing more than it isn't. Right. So, when do we come back? That is the question. I think we come back. We've not got much more to do really. In terms of how quickly I'm going to get through the episodes, because it's not big chunks. I don't know. When do we come back? But Leipzig's a league phase game, and we're basically I'm trying to get through quicker. So I think. Do them 4 camera and come back for Hanover and Dusseldorf. I think we do that. If that makes sense. It's a good stopping point. And then we'll see where we're at with the league phase. We may do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Cameron and then 2. So I think they're your next live comms for the next episode. Hanover and Dusseldorf. And then Frankfurt and Schalke. And then we'll see where we're at that point. And then Champions League will kick in then and all that kind of stuff. So going really well. Really pleased with the general performances. Defensively, we were looking a lot more solid. Attacking wise, we seem to be finding a bit more form. Randomly, we have a weird moment where randomly we give things away. But yeah, going really well. Here you go, guys. If you haven't enjoyed the episode, hit the like button and subscribe for more FM content. And I'll catch you guys all in the next one. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. We are on an insane run of form that I can only describe as surreal. And insane, obviously. 2 games today against teams lower in the table. You get what I'm thinking, right? Let's get into it. What's up, folks, and welcome back to an episode of the Bayern Munich Let's Play. If you're excited, hit the like button down below and subscribe for more FM content. You've intake. It's here right now on the screen to show something that we're viewing too early. We're on a run of form that I can only describe as surreal. And I don't know, and I think I know why, honestly. I'm going to explain that when I show the results. So you've intake is something that we don't really focus too much on in this save, because we're at the point where if we win Champions League, we're done. And the way we're playing right now, it would lean towards being a good chance we could do it this season. So you can take are not really that important. It's nice to get a good one occasionally to see a really good player. But yeah. So our run of form, since you lost with us, was against Juventus, wasn't it? So beat Nuremberg 2-1. Not the greatest performance overall, but we did enough to be the better team. Beat Leipzig twice in this run. Beat them in the Deutsche Pokal 3-1. That was, again, went behind and became roaring back and not fully in control of the game, but were okay. Freiburg, we were really good. We had a really good start to the game, the first half an hour, as you can see. Adriano scoring a goal in that game. A couple of goals, actually, in the last 2 of those games against Leipzig and Freiburg. And then we just kept it going. They got them back, and then we got one later with Calafore. And then right at the end of the game of camera, we absolutely pummeled Leipzig. I'm not kidding you. We played so well in that game that I could not find a single thing wrong. Everything I had problems with in previous games I've seen, especially with lost games, I watched this and I'm like, I can't see a fault. Yes, there are chances Leipzig in the game occasionally. They will do their decent team. But everything worked really, really well in that game. So I was very pleased with that. As a result of this, we've qualified in Champions League. We've reached the final stage of the top 8, so we've done it, which is fantastic. We can now sort of relax. We were unbeaten in all competitions so far, and I don't know how that is the case. My theory is the coach. I bought some new coaches in, like 1 or 2, and not many, but 1 or 2. I think they're better than we had before, and I think the players we've brought in are just settling down and just like they're not over. They're not. I'm not seeing like Tonali's been amazing every single game, but I think it's a lot of players are consistently good that they just make the system work better. The great example of this is Romero. Years ago, I was in my team. I didn't notice what he was doing, but it just seemed like he just fit. He just knitted the team better. Can't remember his name. Was it Lucas Romero? All Square viewers will know who I mean. It was a young Argentinian midfielder who was like everyone bought him. But I think it's just we're consistently good and we're not getting absolutely dominated a lot. It happens occasionally when we're not playing well, but the quality is now, we're finding those moments more. Whereas last season when we had those draws and 1-0 defeats, we've more often than not this season, because of the results as you can see, the quality is finding a way to find those goals if we're not playing well. Whereas before, it was more likely we wouldn't play well and not win. Now we can not play well and still grind out a result. I still think it's not going to be long before we see a dip in form, because I think we're getting away with things a bit too much. But it's going really well. So, today's games are against Hanover and Dusseldorf, and we've got to win them both, ideally. I'm still doing the whole thing of like doing the whole squad selection thing, and they can pick it from me. At least say he's not fully fit, so he can't play today. I don't like how it does this. It always seems to, when I do this, it seems to like change. I need to change this actually. I don't mind telling there. Actually, I think I need to get one of these guys out for attacking. I need to sit back on the bench. Essentially, is what I need. We'll take Elise out because he's a bit leggy. I don't want him to be. I'm rather getting fully fit. I'm gonna go with that. Right, let's go. Let's see how this goes. And I do feel like one of the things I've done differently is asking the assistant manager to pick the squad for me. I tweak it slightly. Like they keep wanting to put Gula on the right wing. I'm like, no, if you're not going to play him right wing, we're not going to play him. I don't like him on wide right because he hasn't got the pace to do it for my preference. But on the box, Diamande 1-0. Let's go. Yeah, I don't like Diamande. I do like Diamande. I don't like Gula out wide because I like pace from my wingers. Great ball by Barella here. Early goal. Diamande rises, heads it towards the net. Keeper's on the floor before he gets to him, which is a bit bizarre, but we'll take it. 1-0, great start. And I'm liking this style of recording. It means I can get through videos quicker and not have to worry about editing them as much. But it's, again, ball in the box, cleared, and there's Antonio. We're gonna the ball out. He's got options running forward. Can he find a pass? He can to Adagula, Tonali, Barella, Kashvela, Frimpong in the penalty area. Can he find a cross? Usually he does, and he has. Califoy hits it, and it's rebounding everywhere, and it's in Adagula. But there's got to be offside in there somewhere. There's no way there's no offside in there. I'm convinced there's offside somewhere in this. There is. How? How is there no offside there? Ball comes in. What are you checking? Gula, did he pass that back? He did, didn't he? Oh, wow. Pinball Wizard in there, 2-0. And 9 minutes in, we've got 2 goals. That is a great start to the game. Against a back system as well, which is one of those systems that I don't like playing against, especially with Adagula. Picture the Leipzig game like this. Oh, apart from that. Where we started really well. This time we got, obviously, 2 quick goals in this game. But those 50 balls that Adagula won there, we're winning them all the time against Leipzig in that game. This is poor. Don't dive in. Yeah. Right. There's not diving in and there's letting them put the ball in the penalty area. That's not good enough. There's not diving in and making a safe tackle, but there's also like just not. There's also just passive. Yeah, I'm not saying here you've got to be aggressive here, but just don't do what you do here, which is back off and at the ball, he's right there, and Simon's got to save that. He's at his near post. Again, you can be aggressive, but not stupid. And he kind of like, he went towards it and then stopped. No, either back off into the space and stop the cross into the middle of the penalty area, or go and press the back guy and make it more difficult to play that ball that he's going to play. So you do one or the other. You can't just do half and half, or neither, either or. California penalty area shoots. Oh, I keep thinking they're going in. I played this game for years, and I keep thinking those saves are going to go in one of these days. I'll go with the corner kick. Curls in the penalty area. Keeper comes out for it. I just don't understand how every keeper is doing that. My keepers don't seem to do it enough. But 2-0 up, we were comfortable, and that one little slack play has made this game a bit more edgy than it should be when we 2-0 up after a great start. So don't second guess yourself, guys. Play the passes that you see. Ferran Torres. Good ball. There we go. Okay. I don't think Gorka is offside. No. I usually tell. I get the feeling when it's offside or not. What was the offside? Not that one. Ooh, maybe it was offside. Again, I think the animation doesn't look as clean as it should do for his offside calls. I think you might see a line here that looks questionable. Ooh, maybe he's just on. I think he's just onside, but that was a critical. Oh god, keeper come out. Yeah, goal kick. That was a critical goal because at 2-1 it was getting a bit edgy, wasn't it? But then that third goal has settled us down. And again, why are they getting so much of the ball? Keeper come out for that. That's not a penalty. We're just giving the ball away too much. We're not controlling the possession. We're giving them too many chances, and they're getting mistakes. Yeah, I didn't see the foul, but I didn't see anything noticeable that was like a foul. But come on, Simon, say it's penalty, mate. I want to know what the ratio is for your keepers setting penalties and AI scoring them, because I think the AI gets more penalties than you score more. I mean, obviously it is a penalty, so they're more likely to save it than not. More likely not save it than not, sorry, because the penalties in favour of the attackers. But I feel like there should be more saves than top goalkeepers. Ball in the box. Again, don't loft it in. Give him something to worry about. Lofting it in there with a lot of time on it is not going to make a difference. It's not going to be good enough. Win that header. Gula. Pass it. What a ball that is. What a ball that is. Oh, God, because you got to score, mate. You got to score. I think he's just seeing the goal. He's got to try and shift it a little bit to create an easy tap in there. Ball in the box. Cleared. Back in the box, Gula. No, don't do that. How is someone doing that? I want to keep the attack going. I get it later on. It's fine. But why do they do that all the time? Cross it back in the penalty area. Let's go opposite instructions because this is more nervous than it should be. Let's just do one thing. That wasn't like that before the game. But it is now. Where's their wing back? There we go. Mark him up. Yeah, they've changed the marking on me, which is bizarre. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if that shuts them down, because this is not... Oh, God, they've not turned the second half already. Instant highlight. This is going in right... That you can't see my mouse cursor off. That's going right near the keeper's left. Watch, keeper's gone too far to his right. See what I mean? He's nowhere near where he should be. He's overcompensated for the wall. Down the line, Barella. Go, Krej. Hold it up if you can. Well done. Adagula. Beat your man. He got lucky with the free kick there. He didn't try and beat his man. He just backed out of it. See where their keeper stood? He's in better position. Still only went back in the net though. Yeah, we're on key highlights, aren't we? Like I said, a lot of highlights in this game, which means why key highlights is still not a bad thing to do. But yeah, like I said, there's still this kind of performance. A lot of the 3-1s and things like that, sometimes I like this. Where we're not poor, but just a bit sloppy at times. Ball in the box, cleared. And it's a goal for Silva. And that's 4-1. That 4-2. Like I said, this is a great example of what I'm talking about. We've not been brilliant, but our quality is showing in our individual players. I had a good ball in the box finally from a corner kick. And we've won the second ball. How he's not offside there, I have no clue. But it's 4-2. And hopefully now that is the goal that gets these 3 points. And amazingly, even though we're actually so good into like our run of form, we're still not actually well clear. Adriano's looking for Ardagula. Take a Ferran Torres for Estavio. Matt is Telon as well. Tonali can come on as... no, we'll just change these two around. And bring on Leon. Yeah. And can I make another change left back? I can, yes. Just to make sure we get for this. I'm doing better with technical because I'm actually just letting the AI tell me. Not the AI, but my system manager tell me. But the performances are better. They're not perfect. Don't get me wrong. They're not perfect at times. Today's not been brilliant overall, but Estavio hits it. Oh, see what I mean? Like, you wouldn't say based on this performance that we've had, we've been brilliant, but we've scored 5 goals in it. I just think something's clicked, and this is what happens a lot of time with football managers. I can sit here for hours looking at numbers and stats, and nothing worked, and I'll just do something randomly, and I'll stumble across some kind of formula. And so far, it's working this season. It's 5-2. Hanover have been absolutely demolished. They should be demolished, though. They are in the bottom table for a reason. But these are the kind of games... Okay, what we're doing. What a ball that is. That's nice. Tell. Well done. I was worried about you giving that away there. Tell. Diamande. Barella. Silva. Frimpong. Here he goes. He's off. He's going. There we go. Brilliant. Ball in the box. On run. Oh. But you see difference there. When Frimpong gets the ball, he's just got more drive about him. And I feel like he's going to create more for us in that situation. But 5-2 up. This is really good. I'm seeing a lot of things that I like. Not perfect, but brilliant. Full time. Hanover 2. Bayern Munich 5. A 7-goal match. Absolutely brilliant. And I think the fact that I'm rotating more and I change. Look at that. We're absolutely flying this season in the league. This is what it should be like already. We should be doing this every single season. It's just annoying that last season was really poor. So next episode, next game is Dusseldorf, and where are they in the table? They are basically third from bottom. And look at the goal scorers actually this season. You look at our, we've got Elise there's got 5, Kashvela's got 7, Omron's got 8, and Gorkovic can't be far behind because he's not done terribly. But we'll just spend the goals around more. I mean, our top goal scorer is Kashvela with 16 goals. Omron's got like 16 as well. So we're doing all right. Make a couple of changes to the team. Yeah, Dusseldorf next. Right, folks, if you are against Dusseldorf, second game of the episode and the final game of the episode, let's have a look at the quick pick, see what they suggest. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm going to put Lise in today, actually. He's getting some minutes. But yeah, just something's clicked. I'd love to be able to sit here and say, this is what I did and I fixed it. Yeah, I'm not that good at the game. I think it's just basically what happens in most of my saves on these big team saves when I'm struggling early on to win Champions League is I basically spend enough money that I get a squad that's so powerful that we eventually find a way to do it. I'll get to a level of form. I still want to see the test against Madrid and whoever else we play in Champions League later on because we're going to qualify next round already, as you know. So we'll see. Tadibo, Kashvela, Calafiore, Gula, good ball to Gorkrej. He's offside, but you want to be at least getting that on target, don't you, in that situation? Not saying you should score that, though how good he usually is, he would be fancy to score that, in my opinion. Frimpong, Elise, Barella. Don't know who's putting that to. Gorkrej! He's having a bit of a rough time so far. He's had a chance offside that he missed, and that one, which is a half chance, that he probably would fancy himself to score anyway. Ball in the box, cleared. Calafiore, Ardagula. Tonali. Frimpong. Shoots Gula in! That's not a great finish. That's an instinctive finish. It's still a great finish for a goal. I don't care how you score a goal. That's instinctive. 1-0. I was thinking about just getting an early goal in this game to really make sure we can not be desperate later on. But he's flicked it on, and the keeper moves on the sighted. 1-0. Ardagula. I highly recommend you signing guys in your FM saves if you can get him out of Real Madrid. Oh wow, what a mistake! Barella is going to shoot. He's going to go 2-0 surely. Did the hard bit and then missed the finish. Calafiori. Tonali. Calafiori. Far post cross. At least he's in there. Far post. Falls to Gokrej. He's done a really poor game so far. He will score, I think, eventually. He's playing. He will get one. If he keeps getting those situations, eventually he'll fall to him. He'll fire it in. My worry is it's 1-0. We're dominating the game. Get the second goal. I'm going to say demand more. Get the second goal. You've been dominant. Gokrej. I don't want to take him off because I feel like he's gonna get one. It's just a matter of finding that chance that he cannot miss. Todibo. We bravely pass. There you go. That's the pass. That's not the pass from Tonali. The only thing I can trouble in this game now is getting in their own way and just not maintain this level. Tackle him. Poor pass. Calafiori. Right, guys. Stop messing around with this now. Someone find a second goal here, please. Kashvila. Gokrej. Yes! Ooh, I think he's onside. I think it's going to be a goal. That's onside. Yes, it is. I was saying he was going to score. He was getting good areas. Ball comes through from Kashvila. He's onside. Nice little finish there. Little dink. And it's 2-0. And it's deserved. It's just been not quite falling for him in this game today. But now it has. And we've got... How close was he to be onside here? No, he's come to be onside, really, isn't he? He's tried to dink over the keeper a little bit, but it's found back in there for 2-0. That's what we want to see. You want to just see this play out now as like a really strong, positive result. Or at least say... Ardagula, Gokrej. He's got options left and right, but he's going to go himself down the left wing. Kashvela in the opponent's area. Back to Tonali. He's going to shoot, isn't he? There's not at least say, Gokrej, nice! If that's a goal, that's a really good goal because we are working ball in the box. Is it going to be allowed? No. But this is them doing... I was convinced they were going to shoot here and try and shift it. But look, at least say works in... Oh, offside, gone too early. But they're working in ball in the penalty area. They actually are doing it. It should be 3 or 4, really, with the chance that we've had from Gokrej. But this is what I'm worried about, is just FM just saying, you know what, it's been too easy for you. Here's a wonder strike from Tananka. Yeah, well done. Just yell focus at them for half-time just to make sure we don't concede a goal. Comfortable so far. Just don't concede a goal for half-time. Well done. And Turner's got that. He's got options. Oh, never mind. Look at that. 17 shots on goal, 10 on target. XG of 2.95. It's been dominant. The third goal is deserved, if we can get it. This is weirdly encouraging. I'm hesitant to say what I'm thinking, but I think we could be on to something really special this season where we're playing. We're just winning games, and I don't have to be yelling at them as much, and that's really good. At least say down the left hand side, sorry. Fans Ardagula. That's not a penalty, but that we change that. That's not a penalty for me, but the AI gets them. Meaning they'll give the foul, but they'll give a free kick for me and a penalty for AI. No penalty. Yeah, you don't need a VAR to check it to that long, but it's a free kick highlight by the far post. Keeper made a mess of that, and Calafiori makes it 3-0. It is just consistently good overall. Let's get him off. He's got a knock. Let's get Ardagula off. Let's get Batistel on. Get Gokrej on. Get Kamara on as well. Just rotate a little bit. We've got a 3-goal lead. And I think the squad depth is the best I've ever had. That I did say that in the last season summary that selling ML is a bit of a blow, but the money we've got from that has made made a better squad overall. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying we're going to win the Champions League this season, though I think there's a lot of evidence saying we could do it based on how we're playing and the form we're in. But the squad's better. And there's nobody in this squad now that I'm unhappy about playing. I have favourites like right back. I prefer Frimpong, left back of Grimaldo. I prefer Omon up front and Gorkrej, to be really honest with you. But I would play either of them up front, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Previous season, I'm like, yeah, it's one guy. Rest of them, no. But now it's like, I'll play either of them up front, and I'm happy with it. At least he's been solid. I can't fault them. So just move forward, mate. There you go. What a ball that is. And Andrew is in on goal here. And we are... We are playing the football that I've been trying to get him to play for donkeys. Dropping deep, movement. What a finish this is, by the way. He kind of lifts it. He doesn't just drill it, he kind of gets pace on it, obviously, but then he kind of lifts it at the same time, well, which is absolutely stunning. I mean, in this case, you don't know who this guy is. That's him. Really pleased with that signing. And getting my cams to score goals has been a bane of my existence as a football manager for years. Even the saves on here have been really successful with. Oh wow, that's a good ball. Don't concede, please. Thank you, Vimpong. That's work rate I'm talking about. I want to see it for everybody. Even saves back in the day where I did like my own privates for YouTube and I was like dominating Man United, like 4 or 5 no wins every week. I could not get my camera to score to save my life. What a result. That is a really good performance. A 4.12 XG without a single penalty involved in it. And 24 shots, 15 on target, dominating possession. Yes, I know it's against a low team, but it's how we're doing it. It's not a case of doing it, it's how we're performing. And it is very encouraging. Excuse me. Out 9, 12 days, doesn't matter. We've got a break now. So as part of this new thing of getting through seasons quicker, we're not going to do a season summary, season review so far. What we're going to do is come back in February because obviously these mean nothing. We've qualified in the top 8, so they don't mean anything. And there's no league games that are significant enough to live com them. But look at all the sea of green. That's a joke. It will end. I don't go season unbeaten. It doesn't happen. And also, so we're going to do Schalke and Schalke next episode because it's a quarter final of a cup and a league game. Where's Schalke on the table, actually? That's a good point. I think they're top 4, aren't they? Well, not even close. They're 12th. Yeah, so we're going to do those 2 Schalke games there because there's 2 games there mean nothing. And we'll come back for Schalke and Schalke. And then after that, unless there's a league game, Champions League game there arranged. So that I will say this right now. We'll do Schalke and Schalke next episode, unless there's a game in Champions League that gets arranged in the midst of all that. But most likely to get seasons quicker, the Champions League knockout rounds, until we get to the semi-final, I'm probably going to be doing the same thing, get through seasons faster. It's not so much like episode time we were playing the game, it's just episode length and episode amount, so that you can get through, you can catch up quicker. I'm trying it out. But we're on a sea of form, which is absolutely insane. What I like about it is, it's not like I've had said before, where I do like the games on camera and we're brilliant and we pick the bigger games on camera and we struggle. Look at the games on camera. We played against Dortmund, beating them. Juventus beaten them. Recently, who else we have on camera recently? We thrashed. Did we do? Yeah. So it's just been really good. You know, we beat Dortmund on camera, beat Leipzig on camera. I think. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Did we? No. Dortmund Juventus on camera, big games, and just awkward matches where we just. The last time we didn't win a game on camera was on camera. When was it? Oh, I can't remember when it was now. Up here, probably. No. Was it this guy's? The guys here? Yeah. We Bayer Leverkusen, didn't we, on camera, didn't we? Did we? I think we did. I can't remember, honestly. It's so many games I've played in a short space of time. Anyway, back for the Schalke and Schalke games. If you haven't enjoyed, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well. And I'll catch you guys on next time. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. We are in the midst of possibly one of the greatest unbeaten runs I've had on Football Manager in a long while. The only one that compares would be an offline United save where I had a really good wonder-kid striker. But there's signs that maybe it might come to an end soon. Hopefully not today. Let's go. What's on, folks, and welcome back to the Bayern Munich Let's Play. Today we've got a games against Schalke back-to-back. One in the cup, one in the league, if I'm not mistaken. Costa is on the screen right now, but first of all, hit the like button and subscribe for more FM content. He wants to leave. I got offers at £80 million in the January window, but I had no keeper lined up that I'm happy to keep and bring in. So he's staying here until the summer. I'm hoping maybe that he'll change his mind and stay. If we keep this form and we win things and get that to the Champions League, he may decide to change his mind on that. The games of Canberra since last with us, we basically did dust off in Hanover. Been okay. Augsburg, 2 games in a row in the league withdrawn. They're the signs that I'm getting worried about. But generally speaking, I'm very pleased. Some of the games were really good, actually. They maintain a level of performance. Defensively, we're really good. We're not considered more than 1 goal in a game more than once, twice this season, really. So that's incredible. We won the Champions League phase as well. We finished top of that by winning every game. Our Champions League run was actually not too difficult, really. Inter Milan were the hardest team we had. So the next round of the Champions League depends on who it is and when it is, in terms of what I'll show you and record. But we are sticking with this idea of getting through the seasons quicker. And for this season specifically, give it a run out. If you don't like this and you want more shorter gaps between matches, then that's fine as well. But I thought I'd give it a run. Do it for a whole season. Do the season video where you see every single video put in one video. And actually, it's only today I start recording this and it's 1:30, and I've been playing through the games. It helps when you're winning games. That helps. So let's get into the action, shall we? Deutsche Pokal today. I think I've always picked the team that I want to go with today off camera. Yes, I have. That's the team I'm going to go with. Mainly because Gula's injured. I'm going to put Omran in there. Not in net. I'm going to put Omran in there. Let's see how we get on today. Last couple of games domestically have been a bit iffy in terms of goal return. I'm hoping today we can change that. Why won't I extend the high? Oh, okay. I thought I extend the highest then. We've got a key highlight from the kickoff. That is not great. That's a goal in it. Wow. Is it too to break them at 19 seconds in? They could see the chance. Geraldo, get across to him, please. Keeper, deal with it. Did he? I can't talk. I can't talk. What the hell? Did he deal with that? Maybe. Just looking at the marking up their wing back, the full backs, because they're playing analysis, so I can see if they're going to give width, that's where it's going to come from. There's been a few signs in those last 2 domestic games that we're starting to struggle a little bit in front of goal. I just feel like I'm waiting for the FM to go, hang on a minute, he's winning too many games. Let's just throw some random bad performances in here out of nowhere. Hopefully we don't get those, but we'll see. Tonali with a corner kick, closing the penalty area. Cleared. Back out to Tonali again. Finds a cross, far post to Samu. Doesn't win it. Gamaldo. Adriano. He's got space to run into. Needs a pass. Pass the ball, mate. Ball in the box. Samuel's in there. Cleared again to Ferran Torres. Help him out. Frimpong. For a goal. Frimpong with a chance. He's got to score. He's got no one near him on his right foot. Far post, low driven goal. That's what should happen there. Yeah, this is what the game's been like recently. Domestically, at least, we've been struggling to score goals. Costa, I just don't like you, mate. Yeah, this has been coming. That's two domestic games been really put against a corner kick. You shouldn't get goals on corner kicks. Jump and hit the ball. Look, no one tries. Costa just does not come out and deal with anything. Obviously can't deal with that one, but the goals have stopped in domestic games, and I do not understand why. Again, I think it's FM just say, you know what, you're winning too many games. I defy anyone to say there isn't some kind of weird mechanic in the, and that's 2-0. Yeah, we're not winning this game. But just stop playing in domestic. I'll never understand why FM has this ability just to say, you know what, you're going to play badly randomly. When it doesn't happen to AI. It's ridiculous. But yeah, we're out of the cup. We're not winning this. We're just not performing. Domestically, we're just not turning up in the games at the minute. Last 2 games, we just stopped scoring. It's like they've been a great run of form, and it's like I can feel the FM gods going like, you know what? Switch. Now you're going to be shit. That's what it is. There's the fear. I believe the fear when people say that the game updates your form based on just randomly turning it off. I agree. I turned this game off for an hour. I went to do like some stuff, and I had to exit the game and saved it. Come back, and then the form in the domestic games has gone down the toilet. I'm sorry, but it happens too many times on examples on, this game's over, take these guys off. There's no point keeping them on really at this point now. They're offering absolutely nothing. Yeah. This is concerning. What we need is somebody trash. Again, just heading the ball clear. No one running for the ball. Look at this. They're just not there today. They're 3-0. Just never understand why players can just suddenly, all your team can just stop functioning. And there's no reason for it. They're winning games. They're scoring lots of goals. They're having confidence. It's like the game has something in it that just stops me from, and that's 3-0. Costa just never come out for the ball, does he? He comes out for the ball when he shouldn't do, and then when he should come out for it, he doesn't. But that's not an unfair result. They were absolutely trash. Just did not perform in that game whatsoever. Anyway, back for Schalke again in the league, but guys, that's diabolical. Right, folks, match number 2, and I had a bit of a word with all of them and said, "What the hell are you doing?" That's the team I'm going to go with today. I would put out a Gula, but as you know what, it's Dave on the bench actually, and Kamara there as well, and go with that. Switch those 2 around actually. Yeah, just turn up in this game. That's the biggest problem. Is there's just when we're not winning 50-50s, we're not winning matches. It's just that's the way it is. And I've already got to highlight seconds in. This is really, really poor. This is starting worrying. It's starting to get worrying now. If they score from that highlight, I've been very worried. We just seem to be getting slack. There's things creeping to the game now that they weren't doing for all season. They were doing last year. It's causing problems. Hopefully it was a one-off. At least say in on goal. Can he score? He's got to go for far post there. He's never going to score near post. There's no way of getting that in. Side with the corner kick away from the goalkeeper. Win the second ball. At least say Grimaldo. Never scoring from there, mate. We don't shoot from the edge of the box when you're a fullback. We get wide and put the ball in the penalty area or work it in there. Ball comes in the penalty area. That's a penalty. You know why it's a penalty? Because it was a push, and they always give them. They never not give them. I will change this so you don't have a VAR call for pushes because they never give them. Or at least they're going to give a push, then occasionally don't give it. But every time you see the word push, it's given as a penalty. Chris steps up, back of the net, 1-0. There we go. 20th goal season for him. That's actually insane. That's like That's like I can't think of a save I did. I had a save on here. I can't remember a save like that before. I had Depay years ago on a Foot Manager when he was at Man United and he was really young and you signed him. That's that kind of numbers I got out of him. Or Januzaj when he was young at United and FM thought he could be a god and never quite turned out to be that way he did it. Unfortunately. Elise, poor pass. Win the second ball. You know it's different today between this game and the last game. We're getting the ball away but winning it back quicker. Frimpong, good ball. Elise, run. Can't find a cross. Who the hell's that to? What's Grimaldo's going to shoot? You knew he was going to shoot there. At times you just see that they just decided they're going to hit the shot, and there's nothing else going to change their mind on that. Time with the corner kick, curls it in, keeper comes out, catches it. I wish you could just say someone just standing for a keeper and just push him over to see if it actually blocks him off. Because I feel like you can't mark goalkeepers. At least I can't get him to do it. The guys that want to do it would be defenders, but then they get pulled out of position then to mark them. And then on counter attack, they're just one the goalkeeper all the time. So it's just ridiculous. But this is better than the game. Well, here we go. I'll put a pin in that because I think they're going to score from this. Costa, for fuck's sake. You can see it coming a long way. I feel like he's just not good on Football Manager. I just feel like he's not good enough. But I think a keeper come out for that. I feel like Tiny he just doesn't want to do anything. And he's scared of doing anything. He thinks he's going to mess it up. But I have no option. I don't want to play the Simon. Seaman. How you pronounce it. Because I don't think he's ready yet. And trying to find a goalkeeper for £80 million who's good enough to be the first team keeper here is almost impossible. There's keepers I want, but there's no way I can get them. It's really hard to find a goalkeeper at the moment. So I want to keep him. I'm hoping, my prayer is that he decides to stay. Because I don't want to at least save Chris Villa. Second goal needed, boys. Chris Villa in the box. Doing well here. Oh, I thought he missed it. He's saved. I thought he'd missed it. I think the keeper saved it, to be fair. Here's Gumado with a corner kick. Swings it in. Frimpong. Cleared. Win that header. Hit it. Oh, he's got the placement. Usually goes for power. Well, he's not all the time, but more often than not, he just drives them towards the net. And that's what I thought he was going to do there, because he was weighing it up, and I think he's just gone for placement instead. Let's encourage them. Okay, didn't like that. Okay. Right, changes are afoot, I think, at this point. Let's get you off for Estavio. Tonali off for Leon. Get Barella off as well. Frimpong off as well. And Ferran. No, keep that as it is, actually, yeah. Yeah, it's not great, is it? But we're still on a generally good run of form. One defeat all season in main competitions. Late goal would be really nice to just get this win. That'd be really nice if you can find a good ball in here or make a force mistake. So many good chances in this game to at least work the goalkeeper more than we have. But it's been a better performance overall. Kiyode. At least saying the penalty area. Lays it across, and Carvalho just kind of, he just kind of jabbed at it, like, oh, it's near me, I'm going to throw a foot at it and hope to get something from it. Movement, please. You can come short. You don't have to go long from a throw-in. They do, we don't. At least fix it on. And we've been a better team in this game. Second goal deserved. It's not going to get it though, are we? Let's go with time wasting. And see if next highlight we can take wasting time. And there we get the win. Yeah, that was just classic forwards not scoring goals. Literally. Everything else was perfect. Just the forward line was really poor. I wonder if I brought on Gorkrej, whether we would have got more goals in that game. But I'm trying to get the morale back going after that win. It's a win. It's the more important win out of the two. Obviously, I want to win them both, honestly. But yeah, I think Amnon started then, didn't he? He started in that one, didn't he, as well, I believe. Yeah, I think the forwards need to wake up a little bit here in the next couple of matches. But we shall see what happens. So, next episode will depend on what happens in that game. Bayer Leverkusen is not really that important. So you're probably going to see that game plus Mainz. Though I might, because Leipzig's right there, I might do Mainz and Leipzig next episode because that makes more sense. Previously, what I would usually do would be I'd show these two, then probably show them two, and then them two to try and show more games. But I think the more sense is to do Mainz and Leipzig next episode because then we can focus on our league game. That's really, really, really potentially important. Look at the league table at the moment. It's basically us two fighting for the title. I don't think Dortmund are getting back into it. So, but my main focus here is really this. I want this. I think we can do it. Ooh, how has he got 8 goals? Okay. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, bit of iffy form here at the moment. Hopefully we can get back in the next few games. And we a lot of games off camera because the Leipzig games are more important than the round 16 games. But we'll see. If you have enjoyed, I hope you have hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well. And I'll catch you guys all next time. But until then, thank you for watching. Bye-bye. We are getting to the last stages of the series of the series season now. The Champions League is hotting up. The league's hotting up as well. And we can't shake Leipzig, but the Champions League is also going very well though as well. So let's get into it. What's up, folks, and welcome back to another episode of the Bayern Munich Let's Play. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And as you can see, one of the pages Diogo Costa. Because last episode, I said he wanted to leave. I got big offers, £80 million, and I said I couldn't find a keeper to replace this guy that I was happy with. Suddenly, he came back and said, happy to take the club. Probably because the window's shut, and a bit of time had passed as well. And he's like, yeah, I want to stay. I jumped on that opportunity and gave him a new contract. Not a massive increase, but also telling thing here, optional extension by a year. So he's got a year extension to his contract, which is absolutely fine by me. So that is great. Now, off-camera games, we've found a bit of form again. I will say this, for the whole season, our defensive shape has been very solid, and I've been very pleased with it. In terms of how we don't see many goals. I just don't understand why it's happening. I don't know of one thing I've done that I've improved. I think maybe just the amount of money I spent in midfielders are maybe helping. And maybe a couple more coaches I brought in and maybe helped as well. Anyway, so off camera, obviously, we played against Gladbach 1-0. Not a great performance, but got the win. In Berlin, we found some form in front of goal in that game. Got a couple of goals early. And then they got one back. But then we responded quickly and got the third, which was great. Bayer Leverkusen 1-0 win. Adriano got a goal in that one again. Showing that he's ready for first team football when needed. Juventus was the game we got in the Champions League, and the first leg we just didn't take our chances in that game. We were really comfortable in the match, and I was very happy with the performance. Just they waiting too long, picking the wrong area of the goal out, that kind of thing. Great goalkeeping occasion as well. Werder Berlin 3-0. Took a while to get going. Once we got the first goal, we settled, and we seemed to kick on then. From there, it was one of those games where to get the first goal, and then there was no threat from Werder Berlin. Juventus was similar to the second leg. Similar to the first leg, we dominated it. This time we're more clinical, or Samuel was more clinical. Got 2 goals in quick fire fashion, which it basically was. I think we had a highlight, we scored it. Then it was like 2-3 minutes passed, and then the highlight came on straight away, and we scored again. So yeah, really good stuff. And at least what the league looks like, we still can't shake Leipzig off. We've got to play them in the league today as well, but. Something that Zealand says in his videos, in case you know who he is, massive YouTuber, very, very much better than FM than I am, says that if you can get to quarterfinal Champions League, you can win it. I think and not only do I think that's the reason why we can win it, because I trust his opinion. Our form, much as we can, and this is the problem with big team saves that I have, is it usually goes one of 2 ways. One, we've one of the following ways, not chosen more than one. One, we struggle and it takes a while to get there. Maybe this is kind of fall in that category. Second, we nail it. Like we did Tottenham and we nailed it in one season, which is bizarre. Although we had Kane, to be fair, it was really good at the time. Or the third option is we get to a point where we dominate domestically, but we just can't quite find the quality in Champions League. And this is the problem, which is why I'm moving away from big team teams potentially in the future. Because they are saves that I can do, but they're not seemingly going to get traction. But we'll see. So let's get to the lab now. I think I'm already picked this, and I'm pretty sure I'm okay with it. Yeah, I mean the only issue is we've got no Costa, because he's out injured at the moment for 2 to 4 weeks, which is really a big blow to us. Frimpong's getting a bit of a rest. I've got a keeper on the bench I can put on there, which is fine. I've got to do that. Let's go. I think this is my main 11, really, honestly. I think it's my best 11 I have. I think that's not even debatable anymore. I think this is the best 11 I could go with. Maybe I could debate the centre-backs. But overall, I'm pleased. In case you're new to the series, guys, we're trying this new thing where I just show the full episode as it is. Good ball in the box. It gets on target. Really, when the goalkeeper, it's in. I don't think it gets anywhere close to it. So I'm trying a new thing out where I just, make things a bit quicker. Wow, he's punched it clear. Gumaldo in the box. He does. At least if far post. Reaction to this. That's a bit poor. Oh, well done. That's speaking of poor. Oh, are you kidding me? Gumaldo's flying down the left wing and we don't get a highlight for it. That's disappointing. Kyode, Elise. Don't stand on the ball. Cross it or pass it. Again. What are you doing there? When if you get it? Goal. Wow. Just feel like when he bypassed the midfielder there and he ran at the defence, I felt like we was going to back off and not do anything. But, yeah. So overall, performances are not as good as they were earlier. They've been a bit iffy at times, but generally speaking, we're playing okay. Elise. Cured in penalty. Lays it across to Gula, who scored his 10th goal of the season. I mean, he's rotating a bit more with Adriano. But 1-0 against Mainz. This is the game we have to win this one. Because Leipzig game, we've beaten them 3 times this season, I think it is. But they are a tough team. So win this game, get the 3 points we should get. But honestly, my mind's Champions League, win the quarter-final. I'm not really bothered about the league at this point. If you ask me right now, what would you rather win, League or Champions League? Or Champions League all day. Give me that win. So yeah, Elise. Doing well here. Down the left. Can he find a cross? He does. To Samuel Umaron. And it's 2-0. There's an offside check here, maybe. No, there isn't. 26 games without defeat. This has got very much of waiting for the inevitable to happen now in Champions League. Because we're winning these games relatively easily. It's a matter now, can we get a Champions League win? And it's that kind of point in a series I love to get to where I know we can win the league or domestically do well. Leipzig matches right now. It's a case of now, can we kick on Champions League? Gumaldo with a free kick. Goes for it off the post or was it bar? I'm not quite sure. Koshvilla, Gula, Gumaldo. You can see the football we're playing here. It generally, when we're playing well, it's really good to watch. Gumaldo with a free kick. Goes for goal again over the bar. I will make changes to this lineup if we get a third and fourth. Because I want to rest players for the Leipzig game. But I think the Champions League is winnable. The reason why I think it is simply put, is how we've done this season Champions League. We're unbeaten. There's been games we've played before and we've really struggled to win them. You've seen them on live comms. Against teams we should be beating comfortably. Celtic, for example, was a great one of that. I don't think it was live com though, but it was a game we should win easily and we struggled. But now, we're walking in Champions League games. We won every one of them, apart from the first leg away at Juventus. So we're at a point now where we're now performing in Europe as a base level of the teams we should be beating. We're beating them. The question is now, can we do it in the big games? And that's really poor from us. If we go from this, that's really poor from the goalkeeper as well. He's just got to be ball switched on. That's really poor goal. That's just down to poor play from us. It's really bad. We get the ball back here, and now the goal's just not twitched on. He's just. And then this shot here, the keeper's just not ready for it, is he? Look, he's not ready for it. He's too. It's really poor. There's still a bit of that in the team, a little bit. Whether that's match injury related or whether it's just team related, it's. Just come on, get the third goal. The idea of taking players off now is not going to happen now because we've not got the third goal and or fourth. If we get a third goal now, though, I might do it. There's enough time left for us to get changes now where it would make sense and still be worth doing. Elise cuts back to Adagula. He's got to score that. The quality he's got and the performance he's been putting in, he's got to score that opportunity. We're going to make a change for Grimaldo, take him off for Calafiore. Take Elise off and bring Ferran Torres on and bring Gorkwej on for Omeron. Just to give a fresh striker up front. That's the beauty of this team at the moment with the strikers is that either or are physical brutes and they're both equally good. Not sure which is better. They're both really good at like converting chances, generally speaking. But this is worrying that we're not controlling the game. And this is the equaliser all day long. Because we're just not running. Yeah, we're not checking runners in the penalty area yet. Get it clear. But don't just back off and get to him. Focus. Look at the mark on the keeper. I can't get him to do that. Jump. I hate when they go like that. Look. Jump, mate. Like I said, it's Jesus Christ. Man. They're just pissing around with the ball here now. Barella, play it. Ferran Torres, pass the ball. Ferran Torres. You can't beat a man, so pass it, mate. I'll take the win though. 2-1. I hate when they stand with the ball. Kick it or launch it up the pitch. Do not stand there with it. If you're going to lose it, boot it up the pitch. Reset defensively. I hate this thing that everyone thinks that players just stand there and go, oh, that's the ball. Fix the animations. Please, on the new game, fix the animation. But not good enough, but I'll take the win. Did Leipzig drop points? I doubt they did. Because they keep winning. They haven't played their game. Please drop points, Leipzig. They won't, but who are they playing next? Let's have a quick look. Gladbach. They might drop points in that one. We'll put it on the video so you can see it. Please drop points in that game, Leipzig. Please drop points in that game, because that would be delightful. I'd take a draw. It won't happen, but I would love it. They've lost. Get in. Right. That is brilliant. And the man sent off as well, Gladbach. That is surprising. So that means now they can somehow beat Leipzig, which I think is a big ask still, because I still don't trust his performance of the team in big games. But if we lose to Leipzig, we still maintain our level of 3 points clear them, which is brilliant. Because in the season, we don't have anyone major other than Dortmund left to play. So beating Leipzig, I take a draw right now based on that. You can take nothing really relevant. That's why I didn't show it. But beat Leipzig next game in 5 days' time. That could be almost KO for the title race. We'll see what happens though. Right, folks. Here we have Champions League semi-final, quarter-final, semi-final draw. Let's watch this. Start the draw. Let's see who we get in the next round of Champions League. Liverpool versus Bezos, isn't it? Real Madrid. That's handy. Come on, Liverpool, do us a favour. I would like whoever they are. I forget who it is. I wouldn't mind Madrid. It wouldn't be terrible if we got them. I wouldn't mind them, honestly. Okay, Arsenal got them. We're getting PSG. That is my prediction. We're going to get PSG. Bayern versus... Come on, who are we going to get? PSG, telling you. Oh, wow, that's okay. That's cool. That's awesome. That's the first time in a while the draw has gone the way I would... Look, there's no easy games at this point in all, is there? But you would take that over anybody else. So, yeah. View draw, semi-final draw. Let's see who we get in the semi-finals. If we get that far, of course. There's no guarantee of that, of course. We get in the semi-final. Oh, it's going to be them, innit? Telling you. I was hoping we get Arsenal and Atletico Madrid. So it's PSG or Chelsea in the semi-final if we get that far. Yeah. It's not as bad as it could have been. It's not as good as it could have been on paper. But who's that? Is it not? It's Napoli, isn't it? Yeah, it's Napoli, isn't it? The second. What position do they play? Oh, right. Of course it is. A keeper's still there. He's actually not a bad keeper, is he? Yeah. So yeah. What we most likely will do is, because it's Napoli, it's not like if it was PSG, Real Madrid, Liverpool, I'd show more of that. What we most likely will do is focus on the league games, and if we get to semi-final, do that more, show more of that. Because I'm trying to stick with limited episode length. So if I was to show that and that, that and that, And then laying league games down in me for times where it's going to take too long. I'm trying to cut episodes down, but show as much as I possibly can. Anyway, back for Leipzig in about a day's time. And here we are, folks. So let's see what they recommend we go with lineup-wise for this game. So selection advice. Let's use selected squad. I always take a quick glance at it, and you know what? Kashvela's got to start. I don't know why they keep dropping him, and Gua's got to start as well, in my opinion. Tonali. I think they're trying to get players in the team who have not played much because they just want to, they want to get them in because they feel like they should be there. But no, that's what I've been doing. Honestly, is going for selection advice, and I didn't change it based on what I think makes sense. But the majority of the time, the squad stays roughly what it is. In the big games like this, I will do that a lot more. In the games against mid-table lower teams, I'll let the guys do their thing, more or less. Unless I think Omron's not scored many goals recently, or Goldquist hasn't scored many goals recently. Switch them 2 rounds, put a striker in. That's when I jump in. I think he deserves to be dropped because he's not playing well, or he did well last game, so he's going to start rather than you. So it's things like that where I will jump in and just manage it differently. But I would have free kick. Tio scores! I preempted that because I thought he can't miss this. All I was going to hit was the net. Leipzig 0, Dortmund. Leipzig 0, Bayern Munich 1. As things stand, it's a long way to go. We can go 9 points clear in the title race, which it's big one way to go. Yeah, it might KO it. That's a poor pass. Oh, you stupid! Right, can we please bring this out of the game where every time that happens, and they just this has now ruined the game because I don't know. Kyoto's playing there. He has to play there. There's no other option really than that. But it's just ridiculous. Why is he diving in there? He's beaten. Let him run past you. I don't know who to blame there. For the pass, is it a bad pass or is it bad Calafiori? Calafori's a short pass. You're on your card. Don't touch him. Let him have the ball. Let him run down the wing. I'd rather you do that than you stick a foot out and bring him down. But this is going to be a real test now of our defensive stability. I think we're going to struggle now to get out of here with a win. Especially if we miss the ball completely in the air. Reset. Yeah, it's going to be all Leipzig now. I think we need to go with more direct passing. And going to space. I don't think keeping the ball is going to work. But if we lose this game, it's down to Calafiori, and he'll get an earful from me from that. There's no reason to dive in a yellow card. And that's really poor marking from Kashvela. Ball in the box. Look at the far post over the bar. I'll take a draw. I really would take a draw right now. It's the game they've got to win. Like I said, we don't have to win this game. A draw would, especially with 10 men, I will take a draw. If we can somehow nick a second goal on the counter-attack, which is definitely possible, but it would require a really good first ball out to do it. And it's just all Leipzig now. Goal. Oh, wow. I didn't think we were going to do that. I thought, oh, God, no. Frimpong, run it. Elise, pass it back. Frimpong, run. There you go. Pass it. Don't own the ball too long. Pass the ball, Elise. If we consider Governor coming off, Elise, if we consider Governor coming off, pass the ball. Don't draw on the ball. Get rid of it. Launch it. Elise, right, you're coming off, mate. You're not working hard enough. Off you come, mate. That's twice now. You've not worked hard enough. Off you come. Twice you've just not doing your job. Twice now you're just giving the ball away. And stop diving in, guys. Elise, you've got to work harder. I will not have that. Okay? With 10 men, you've got to be better there. Stronger, more decisive. I do not want that. What I just saw there. I'm going to encourage them. This will be a massive result if we can get it. Right, tactical changes. Not really, but it's more changes of personnel. Bring Omron on for striker. Cashvilla off for Tell. Just to give our forward line a bit more freshness. So we do get a counter attack, we can get the picture of them. Get it into space. There you go. Samuel, play it. Tell, run. Curdy, good football. Lay it across. You greedy son of a... That was a chance to win the game. He's just been greedy. Offside anyway. But Tell, pass the ball. Inside 4 needs changing in FM26. They need to bring it so they pass it a bit more than they do. Jump. Boot it. Don't dive in like that. That's lazy defending. Lazy defending from Frimpong. Lazy defending. That's Casemiro early in the season. Don't dive in like that. It's lazy and it's desperate. You've just got... Look at... Simone's got to deal with this. He's got to see the ball's in the air and the keeper deal with it. Doesn't do it. Frimpong here, he doesn't have to dive in it. He's got the ball. Then after that, it's just... There's extra man. He doesn't defend well enough. No, he's got to do better than that as Frimpong. He's got to win the ball, then win the free kick. I'll take a draw, though. I'm not wasting time, though, because it doesn't work. Now it might. Give me the draw. Give me... Oh, you... Every time I hit this button, win a game. Oh, come on. Win that. Win that! Tell! That's poor. Pass the ball. Great ball. Win it! Oh, he's got all the time in the world. Got to score. There's no excuses. No one near you. Time to pick your spot out. Put him back of the net. I'll take a draw, though. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I'll take it. But we didn't win that game due to Calafiore and Frimpong being poor. Our fullbacks were poor. Getting sent off, and then that goal there. He's dived and we didn't need to. He's got the ball. Take a touch. Take it around the defender. By the free kick. Game over. But he tries to be clever. But we're how many points clear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 points clear. That's massive. Like I said, the game to win was the one against Mainz, because this one could have been bad. Calafiore, you were really poor in that last game. One player, last game. Unacceptable. Frimpong as well, you were poor for that goal. You dived in there where you didn't need to. Just got desperate. Game, please. Thank you. Yeah, he agrees. I love when that happens. They actually agree with your statement. Anyway, so next episode, what do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 2 league games there. 4 games off camera. Focus on the last Champions League when we get if we can get there. Or is it just too many episodes to us together? Again, I've tried doing. Again, I'm sticking with this idea. Let me know, guys, what you think. Dortmund game is a big game, but there's too many games close together there, and I'm trying to condense episode length and episode amounts and see if that is more popular. But we shall see. So, Nuremberg and Freiburg, that might be a time where we can win the league as well, to be fair, if the results go our way. I doubt enough results will go our way in that period of time. And then, obviously, semi-final kicks in, and we'll go from there. So, if you have enjoyed the episode, hit the like button down below. Subscribe for more FM content, and I'll catch you guys all next time. But thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. We are now in the business end of the season. We have a chance to do a Champions League and Bundesliga double. But we've got some tricky-ish games, maybe in the league. But a doozy in the Champions League semi-final, if we can get there. Could potentially get PSG if we get that far. Let's find out. Here we go. What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the Bayern Munich Let's Play. If you're excited, hit that like button down below and subscribe for daily for FM content. Not daily, I can't promise that. Yeah, so keeping with the theme of short episodes and quicker seasons. This has taken me to get to this point in the season because I play games on key highlights myself on camera. I have ploughed through this season relatively well. It's still, what time is it now? Like 4:30. I started doing it at 9:30, so I just ploughed through. It proves I can do it. I've just got to have motivation to get these videos done. That's been the biggest problem. So off camera, let's update you. So Leipzig, disappointing game there. You saw that. We should have won that game. We had 11 men. Beat Wolfsburg 2-0. Good response. Beat Napoli 4-0 in the first leg at home. Brilliant result. Really good performance. Really happy with that. Everyone like to score a goal to forward. Then the form's dipped. Lost to Dortmund. I can accept that. They had 10 men though, which is my butt hurt annoyance in that. The Napoli game away from home, we had a 2-goal lead. The 4-goal lead, ended up with a 2-goal lead overall on the tie. If we're going to have a blip, it's not a bad time to have one. When you've got a cushion in the league and a 4-goal cushion in a first leg round of a Champions League tie. So, as you can see, we've got PSG in the semi-final. So, my thinking is, next episode, we just do the PSG game on its own. But I'm also wary about the league could be secured. So, what we're probably going to do is do PSG and Hanover together on key highlights. I know it's semi-final, but I don't want to do that on... Because the league is so close to being won right now, it could be won today. If it's won today, I'll change this. But if we haven't won it, I want to show the game and we win the title. If we are able to win it. So, let's go. Nuremberg at home. They're in the bottom of the table. We need to bounce back after 2 games without scoring a goal. Elise starts today. That's happening. And Carrefour is not in defence. Like I say, I want Todibo in there. There we go. Let's do this. Let's get this win. This is the point usually where I do a lot of episodes quite close together because there's just so much I want to show and I don't want to miss anything out. But I need to stick with what we've been doing all season with this reduced episode amount in the season. Go on, Gashveda. Olise, Frimpong, getting from across. He's found Barella and now Tonali. Past the ball. Like, they're trying to do too much there. He's just trying to do too much. That's a weird highlight. Key highlights, isn't it? Yeah. That's not really a key highlight in my opinion, but okay. Don't like the look of this, but like look at that. Elise. Good ball to Gula. He's found him. Elise again. Finds Gula. Oh, nice, lovely take from Gula. Oh! He was so good I couldn't finish my sentence. That was a lovely little take, and then he finishes it off with the finish. This is brilliant. Leipzig winning. That's annoyance. Elise gets the ball here. Lovely little ball in. Look at the take from Gula here. And then he's got the composure to find the finish as well. 1-0. A goalless streak of 2 matches is over with a wonderful goal. That's the really nice way to end a goal drought in 2 games we haven't scored a goal. To then score a goal like that. With a brave pass from Elise, a lovely take from Gula, and then the composure is brilliant. 1-0. Let's go. Can we kick on and get some more now? Actually, winning 2-0, by the way, in case you're wondering. Gula, Samuel Moran turns, shoots 2-0. Literally, they score a goal, we score 1. Then they score a second, we score a second. 2-0. It's Omeron. He's been doing this all season. This, getting the penalty area, not letting people get near him. And the keeper, maybe he's a bit questionable there. But 2-0, there we go. This is actually a really positive performance so far. Grimaldo on the ball in the box. This is in there with a header. This is a really good response. This is like what we did against, who was it? I mentioned it. Leipzig, when we beat them off camera. We did this. Like this. We just dominated them like this. It was like every highlight was like this. Really sharp play, good movement, good passing. Everything was working really, really well. Now, the key thing now is to get the third. While we're so superior. Barella. Gula has got space to move the penalty area. Well, my opinion on these. If AI gets it, it's a penalty. This will probably give us a free kick. I'm not sure if he's in the box or not. It's a close one. No penalty yet. And why is that a key highlight? I don't get why it's a key highlight. Surely it's going to be key. It's got a third by Leipzig. If that's a key highlight, sure the free kick should lead to something. That's my opinion. But anyway, just don't. Oh, poor pass. Samu holds it up. Barella, Elise, Fremont getting forward. There we go. Okay, bit poor, but pressure on the ball. Good pressure on the ball. Win that Tonali. Well done. Ardagula. Samu, Tonali, Elise. Good ball to Samu's in. And that's a penalty. I'm not sure what for. Is he giving it? Yeah, I don't know what he's given. Could the keeper fouling him maybe? I don't know, but it could be a goal that brings us a bit close to the title if Cashville can score this, which he has. 3-0. Back in the goals of vengeance, the whole team. If someone can enlighten me what that was for, I'm assuming the keeper fouled him. I didn't see the word push, so I'm assuming the keeper fouled him or didn't. I don't know, but I don't care. It's 3-0. And it's a really good response to 2 defeats in a row. And we're dominating this game against Nuremberg, which is great to see. And there could be more goals if we really want them. Elise curls in penalty. This Cavi's far post off the bar. It's not going to be ball control in the penalty. Good ball to Adagula again. They're playing like we used to play when we get battered by a Champions League team. We just getting the ball and hacking it around. We are just pinning them in there. Half time, 3-0. Perfect. Don't let the level drop. Keep it going. I want to really drive this home now. Come on. We haven't scored a free kick in like ages. At least not on camera anyway. Gamado goes for it. We've scored a couple of free kicks this season, but we don't score many of them. But that's the same for any of my Let's Plays. I had guys with free kick taking 20 and we still don't score them. Usually it's a ball in the box that gets headed direct towards goal and then a scramble and we score from a free kick. It's very rare we score direct from them. We might score when it comes to the bar and then the rebound gets knocked in off a header or something. But it's very rare we actually score like free kick given. Guy turns it. Oh wow, what run that is. Wow. Not making changes for that reason, just making changes for the sake of making changes at this point now. Fresh legs. Just to emphasise the point that this game is basically done. Can I make a little change here if I can I? No, that's fine. Tonali has been a brilliant midfielder signing. I had him up in the summer from minute 1, then the finances allowed me to let on to get him. And he's been brilliant. I'm now expecting a bit of a drop. I'm now expecting a bit of a drop off now because of the changes that I've made. But just don't see the goal here, and we should be fine. And they nearly did. Just get the clean sheet, 3-0 clean sheet. We get out of here. Happy days. I think we'll win the league. I think it's going to happen. Keeper, well done. I just don't see us dropping enough points for accident captures. We lost an unbeaten run, but I very rarely do it. I don't think I've ever done it really. Usually it's because in the big games, in saves where I've done it before, when I've done my unbeaten runs, I get to a point where the league's done at this point usually. Usually champions at this point, I was so far ahead, I make changes, or I just start, like pointless games in the season when we've already done it and there's no Champions League win to focus on. I have a sim over them. I don't care about them. I'm not bothered about winning, being unbeaten. I just want to get the league win. I don't care, honestly. It's not something I've really focused on. It's great to have it full time, 3-0 against Nuremberg. That's the kind of result I want to see more often in performance against these kind of teams where we should dominate them, just get the job done and be consistent. And we've done that today. So, next game. I don't think Leipzig play before us. I think I checked and there's not. I had to check again. When Leipzig play again? They play Union Berlin. Yeah, they'll win that. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So Leipzig beat Union Berlin 4-2. Not surprised by that. I don't think I'm going to do the PSG game today. There was so close to season finish, I might just go ahead and plough through with it and get it done today. But Freiburg next. If we win this game, how many games have we got left? Right. So we've got 3 games after today, and we're having points clear at the moment. Are we? If we win this, so Yeah, so the next game is kind of important, but I may just do I don't know. It's that weird thing of I've doing something so quickly. There's no feedback yet on how this is going. People might be loving this idea. People might be hating this idea. Section of advice. What they recommend. Why do you keep putting Goretzka in there? If you're going to put anyone in there, put Barella in there, if anything. Yeah, let's go. We shall see. I'm not sure what to do with the semi-final Champions League. My various thoughts are the following. Do we just do the full game on an extended highlights and show the first leg on its own? Do we do both games together with Mainz and Leipzig? Do Mainz and PSG together on key highlights? Do we just do the PSG games on their own in one episode on key highlights each and just do that? That might be more appropriate actually. But on the box, Ferran Torres in there, and that felt dodgy. I'll take it, but that felt weird. Is it a goal? It? All right. Elise to Kiyode boxes it. There's Ferran Torres. That just felt a weird goal. Am I making stuff up here? That felt weird, right? I don't think. How is that a goal? He's on side. It just felt weird. Like it's in slow motion. The whole goal. Even obviously it's now on replay, but 1-0. That felt bizarre. Clear. Set pieces, man. I could get like 10-foot giants with insane pace and agility, and it's still not out to people in the penalty area. This is just poor far post from Kamara, really. He just ducks out of it, and I don't know what you're doing on the line there, Kiyode. Either kick it or leave it. Don't half hit it. I think what we might do next episode is focus on PSG. That's a red card. So yeah, I think we do PSG both on key highlights. And get all in one episode. That makes more sense. And then we'll see where we're at with the league. I think the league is not that important. You've seen we win the league. We're all here Champions League run, aren't we now? But on the box, keeper comes down and catches it. We've got 10 men. Let's just be more attacking now. The quality hopefully will show now. Jump with the ball. Second ball. Well done. Elise. What a sign. He's been better on a free transfer, by the way. What a deal that's been. You've done well, Elise. Barella. Ferran Torres on the left-hand side today. I don't mind him on the left. He's fine. He's more creative. Goes inside and shoots. Oh, he's got to do better than that. Yeah, he just forced into... I don't mind... Ferran Torres, I can play him anywhere across the front three, and I'm other than striker. Even striker, actually, I would reverse doing that, but got better options there. And he's fine. To the point where I think he's one of my all-time favourite FM players. That's how good he's been in this series. He's been so good. It's been like, yeah, my go-to guy. I trust him a lot. Is he the best player in the game? No. Is he really good for me? Yes. Is he the best player in the team? No, but he's just solid. I trust him. More often than not, he has a good game. And this is really good hold up, good consistent build-up play here. Can we find a bit of quality, find that goal, though? Curled down the right-hand side. Curls in the penalty. Samuel's in the penalty area. Yeah. Kind of sandwiching defenders, maybe lean back a little bit. That's really good football, how we pin them in. But this has now got it's got Juventus away vibes, this. With dominators can't find that goal. Hopefully they'll find a bit of quality. Or a mistake from them. It's more likely to cause a goal based on where they're defending right now. Kiyode, ball with far post. There's Ferran Torres. Doesn't jump for it. Win that ball. Diamande. Yep, we're dominating this game. Don't think you have to go backwards there, mate. I think you had a forward pass on there, honestly. Calafiore, Ferran Torres, nice turn. Good football. Surely a goal. And that is a really awful goal to score because we've conceded a goal against Leipzig when Frimpong did that, where he came in and tackled and it goes straight to them. They were annoying years ago if you'd not played this game for years. Is what I think happened, so I'll look at it again. I want to confirm it first. Yep. Guy makes tackle, it goes straight to the guy who's got an easy finish. They were a curse of mine years ago. There were so many goals like that in FM. I want to say FM22. I could be wrong. But there was one game where it happened so many times. Both for and against me, to be fair. I'm always fair in that regard. It happened. I got a lot of goals from that. I conceded a lot of goals from that. It just happened too many times. But yeah, that is probably deserved based on balance of play. It's been coming, that goal. It's matter now, can we get another one to re-emphasise that superiority in the game, and hopefully we can. A third goal in this game's probably over. I'm just going to freshen up the striker a little bit here because someone he's not really doing much. And just go with that really and just freshen things up. That's the beauty. We can take both strikers off and rotate bring the one on, and there's still equal qualities, just fresh ideas and fresh legs. Fire him up a little bit because I don't like the look of this. I'm a bit concerned that we've not got the third goal and finished this off yet. Might do it now with Kamara in the penalty area. Never felt like he was. Maybe I'm projecting there. It never felt like he was believing he was going to score there, which is not completely, a shock. But it's a win. It's just ticking the games off for the title. Leipzig have been absolutely brilliant. We've basically lost one game all season, and they're still right behind us, with not many points. Like, what is it, 6 points behind us now? As things stand. Yeah, 6 points. I lost one game all season. How is that happening? We should be well clear of them right now, but oh god, look who's in semi-final. Oh god. Yeah, I don't think we'll get that far. I think PSG might own our ass. But we shall see. We've not beaten them once yet, have we? Nope. But they've been close games, though. Maybe this team is different kettle of fish. We shall see. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the PSG games together next episode. Let's take a minute break, shut the game off, have a 10-minute, 15-minute break, and come back and do the semi-final against PSG. They'll be on key highlights, both legs, but you see both legs in this one episode. That's probably better. And then we shall see. So if you have enjoyed the episode, I hope you have, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well, and I'll catch you guys all next time. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. This is the biggest game of the series. It's Champions League semi-final time. Against the holders as well. We haven't beaten them once yet. Let's see if we can do it today. Here we go. What's happening, folks, and welcome to an episode of the Bayern Munich Let's Play. In a new format, a new style for this season to see how this goes. I took a break for like an hour, actually less than that, to recharge, get off the game, reset the game, and just like take a break. Off camera, nothing's happened. We had the games last episode, we won them both. Basically, we've got to beat Leipzig in this first leg, I think, and then get a clean sheet ideally to get through the tie. And if we win this Champions League, we're probably going to do it against the two nemesis of this save, PSG and Real Madrid. So let's get into action. We're sticking with key highlights. We've got issues with the squad. I'm going to go pick the squad, actually. I'm going to think about this in a bit more detail and get back to you. So obviously we've got issues with players because there's just too many players that are not old enough to do it. So it's a bit of an issue. Still got 8 players on the bench though, which is fine. It's mainly who to go up front, who goes right wing, and I've gone with Elise and Omron. I could have either gone with Ferran Torres, but Cashveller's got to start. So let's go. Let's see if we can pull off something incredible. This team has been really good in terms of like general results in Champions League, but this is the first time I think we've come against somebody who I genuinely think could whip us if we don't play at our best. Let's see how this goes. If we can beat these guys here and do it quite well, then we're on to a winner. We've got more possession, which is interesting early on in this game. Good tackle there. Can we get the first goal? Adagula, Elise. Just don't be negative. Just be brave with your passes. Don't think it's because they're playing against a really top team that you can just, get into your head. Kashvela, Barella, find that pass. Don't go backwards, mate. Don't go backwards. Turn and face them. Just don't like how we're keeping the ball really well here, and I feel like we'll give it away in a second. Frimpong. Pass. Grimaldo, nice football. Good ball in the box. Omran's in there. He's got a score. That was really good football, that, though. I really liked that move. I thought we did really, really well. Obviously, I've put Kamara in centre back. Not ideal, but needs most with the... It's my fault with the invasion of the squad. Honestly, it's my fault with that. I messed that up. I may have to readjust that if we don't get a Champions League win in this season. But this is actually really encouraging early on. We've had no highlights for PSG so far. We've not added highlights ourselves, but okay. Half time 0-0. I can't really criticise them, but I can't really praise them either. That's the honest truth. I'm going to encourage them because I think one bit of quality we can get a lead here. Headed clear, I think. Kashvela, pass it. Kamara, Frimpong, Kashvela. Kamara's in there. You got to do better than that, mate. Why is Donnarumma not in there? I'm assuming injury. Pressure on the ball. Forced long ball. Well done. Well done, Omran. He won it back eventually. I thought you giving away a second then. Get forward, Grimaldo. That's literally your job in that situation. Ball in the box. Someone's in there. Chance. Olise. He's got to score that, mate. He's got no one near him. Get your foot over the ball and it's in. This is a encouraging start. Just got to find that goal. Tonali. Great ball. Kashvela's in on goal. Can he fit across? He's gone for goal there, I think. Hope he hasn't, but I think he has. I think he's gone for goal there. But my worry is we haven't scored. We're the better team. We haven't scored the goal. That's my concern. Here we go. This is FM going like, you know what? We're going to have one bit of quality. Oh, come on, lads. Get out of here. Just move out of here. That's Grimaldo, move with the ball. You don't have to pass it. You can run with it. He's again. He just looky there. He didn't want the ball, did he? He just didn't know what to do with it. Elise. Oh, Alagula's through. Hold it up. Why are you going backwards? Yes. There's a moment in that attack where I'm like, why are we going backwards with this? Why? I don't know which one was it. Is he going to show it? When was it? Yeah, that. It's a really weird pass, but it's worked. We got the lead and we deserve the lead. Because I feel like no one near him and he gets the lead for us. We deserve that. In the semi-final against PSG, we've got a 1-goal lead. Can we get a second, though? I'd like a 2-goal lead to take to Paris, if all possible. Frimpong, Adagula, edge of the box. Oh, hit it or pass, mate. One of the two. You can't just run into the defender like that. You got to pass or shoot. Grimaldo, pass. There's no way you can beat. You're not going to run past them. Turn and face forward. Grimaldo's had a poor game today. He's just not driven forward like he usually does. Kashvela, good ball. Someone hold it up. Kashvela, hit it. Oh, he's got to score. He took a touch on his right foot. There's nobody near him. Got to score that opportunity. Let's make a change. Adagula off. Just fresh legs. That's all it is. At least he's been a bit poor, but you know, this team isn't perfect. Fresh legs on. We've got a 1-goal lead. Just don't wet yourself on this corner kick. Oh, he's not showing the highlight anyway. He's just showing it because of the fact we've got a substitution. Right. I can't talk to them. I was going to say focus, but I'm very pleased. I'm worried about why are they so knackered in fitness. Donnarumma's on the bench. And that's full time. That is a good result and a really good performance. Bayern Munich 1, PSG 0 in the semi-final. We've got a good result there. Very good win. Well done. My worry is that they've not played well in that game. I don't think they'll do it twice in a row. Anyway, next game is literally this one, second leg of this tie. We're not going to show the league game. The game doesn't matter anymore. PSG, second leg. Let's go. Right, folks, here match number 2 against PSG, and we are in a good position going to the second leg. I just don't know why he does this all the time. Because he's got to start in this game. My worry is that we didn't get the second goal in that first leg. We were so dominant in that game. They were really struggling. Donnarumma's in net now. A chance to get to the final. I know who we're getting in the final. I'll show you that at the end of the game. I don't know, man. I feel like this is a really good team now, and we're in the cusp of something really good here. But I still have my worries after what happened in the previous seasons. But an early goal here would be really nice. At least they curls it in. Kashvela! Not the guy you want heading the ball really in that situation. You want it'd be Amaron really. Is Grimaldo with a free kick. Good ball in the box needed here. Kashvela's in the box. If you're going to do that, you got to shoot first time. But Grimaldo passed the ball. He's doing that a lot recently. He's hesitating to play a pass. Frimpong in on goal. Frimpong! Oh, he hasn't done that all season. What a time to do it. I don't think he's done it all season. Has he scored a goal? I can't remember. It's too many games. But what a goal that is. He just goes for it. Just drives forward, bit of pace, and finds a brilliant finish. Keeper got hands to it. Maybe could have done better. Maybe it's actually poor goalkeeping, actually, to be fair. But we've got a 2-goal lead over PSG in the semi-final. But I don't trust my team. Go on, Samu. Oh, he's got to hold that. I know he's trying to score. I know he's got a lot of goals, but he's got to realise the situation. Hold the made a mistake. Hold the ball. Let your teammates get in support, and then we go again. I'm going to praise them because they have done really well. But there was signs, weren't there? There was signs. The general form has been there all season. We've got a 2-goal lead. I mean, I could do extended highlights, but I'm sticking with this key highlights thing. I want you to see this. This is what I would prefer to do. Because if it's more natural, it's easier to get videos edited and recorded and faster. And it's easy to work out what do I show you because the game tells me. I noticed some of YouTubers doing this as well, and they seem to be on key highlights. Don't look at the scoreboard, guys. Yeah, don't look at the scoreboard. We get a 3rd goal here. Well, in the tie, and we're in the final, and I'll be absolutely delighted with that. Praise them. Just keep the positivity going in the team. We've been the better team in these courses, these 2 legs. I'm going to make changes to make sure we don't get any leggy players in there. Just to... Ferntoys can come actually there. Just don't want to get any of the injuries or any kind of mistakes due to tiredness. Also breaks the play up a little bit as well. Man bought the pitch. Win that. I just don't trust them still. It's key highlights, so I'm worried. Stop the cross. Obviously did highlight, but I don't think it's going to be. I think it's a goal for Hakimi. Yeah, they shouldn't go in really. The keeper should really be saving that, but they've got one back, and it's what I was worried about. We didn't get the 3rd goal, the 2nd goal in the first leg, and we've now just not killed this game off. And again, I think the keeper here needs to be questioned. You know, he's got to do better with that. It's really poor. Focus. They're falling apart. They're not controlling the possession. Not a penalty. Get up. Not a penalty. Get up. Referee, you can't give penalties for those. Again, it's just falling apart again in Europe. We just do not have the bottle, do we? Too many players are just not turning up in the second leg. It's a penalty. They give them all the time. They shouldn't give those penalties. They're too many. Come on, Costa. Oh, Mbappe. He's not missing this, is he? He's not missing this penalties, Mbappe. Yeah, it's like a cheat code. He doesn't miss penalties. They don't deserve this. They really don't. We just not got the 3rd goal when we were on top. And it's silly mistakes. Poor looking for the first one. And then we've fallen apart with a bad penalty in it for the second one. And I'm going to make a change in extra time. Or can we nick it at the end? Pass the ball forward. Pass the ball forward. Pass the ball forward. Pass the ball forward. Stop going backwards. Stop going backwards. You're inviting pressure. Get it forward. There you go. Frimpong, go. Pass it. Barella. Can we find a bit of quality? Can we nick it at the end? Grimaldo, find that cross. Ferran Torres in the penalty area. Ferran Torres! What did I say in the last episode about how much I love this man? And he's just proven it there. Best player in FM history for me. He's just got us into a final. I mean, the keeper here maybe questionable again, but what a finish. And I want to make another change here now, if I can, just to delay a bit more if I possibly can. Can I make another change here? Doubt I can. No. Let's go to extended highlights if I can. I don't know if he's too quick. Surely it's game over. Referee. We're in the final, boys. I think we deserve it over the two legs. It was a poor goalkeeping error for the first goal, and the penalty I think is questionable with the animation at least. But so happy with that. That is a brilliant performance. So pleased. You know, Torres, I love him. I absolutely love him. And we get Arsenal in the final. Have we played Arsenal yet? We lost both times to them. Wow. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. If I show you the tie for Arsenal in the Champions League semi-final. So they lost what was the previous leg score? I think because it was a really good result. So they lost 4-2 to Real Madrid away, but beaten 3-0 their ground. So we don't have them in the. They can do a treble. Oh no, they can't. Not win the league, are they? No, not winning the league. Champions League final. Absolute crazy. So next episode, right? So we've got the league to secure. We've got actually Leipzig could drop points against Dortmund, so we'll continue and see what happens in that game, because that might be already over if Leipzig lose to Dortmund. So let's see what happens. So match day, guys. Dortmund are playing Leipzig. If Dortmund win, we've won the league. Dortmund are at home, so there's a possibility that could happen. I think the favourites are probably going to be Leipzig, but they could. Come on, Dortmund, do us a favour. We won it. So there's no point in showing the final two games of the season. There's a trophy up there, but the Champions League is more important now, isn't it? That's why I wanted to show it. There we go. They should be very happy with me now. Very pleased. They should be delighted. Football, does it really matter? We could win everything in the moment. Arsenal in the final, though, will be tough. So we're going to just bin those off. I don't care about them. I'm not going to show. It's in like episode-wise. I'm not going to bother showing them. Next episode is going to be the final Champions League against Arsenal, and hopefully we can get secure winning that. But what a result against PSG. This felt like the season we were going to do it. Early on I thought, after Leipzig, I thought, oh, well, here we go. But look at this since then. It's been absolutely fantastic. And it could end with a fantastic win against Arsenal in the Champions League final, which is going to be in the next episode. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button and like button, and I'll catch you guys all for a big episode for the next one. Till then, thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Final episode, potentially of the series. All we've got to do is win Champions League final against Arsenal. But can we do it? Let's find out. What's happening, folks, and welcome to an episode of the Bayern Munich Let's Play. Today could be the final episode of the series if we manage to secure a final win against Arsenal, but I suspect it's going to be a lot harder than I would like it to be. Let's get into the action. Everyone's basically fully fit at this point, other than Gyökeres. Let's go. Can we maintain our level? And finally, what we need, we've not had a single big game yet in Champions League where teams turned up and they've been poor and we capitalised on it. The closest that's come was when PSG in that first leg of semi-final were really put... What on? Well, commentating is now impossible with these kits. Okay, well, here we go. Let's hopefully play well. Well, I'm extending the highlights of the final. I'm not going to do key highlights on the final for you guys. That would be unfair. Because it could be literally one highlight and that's it. Goal. Wow. Wake up. Guy makes a run. You follow the run and kick him. Kick the ball. It's not difficult, boys. I also got more possession early on, which is not surprising, given that big game Champions League, we don't often play well in them. But can we find a bit of quality in the final third if we get opportunity? Force that long. Win it. Ardagula. Olise. No, that wasn't on, mate. If you got to do it, you got to power drive it. Because the keeper's running back at that position. The momentum's carrying that way. So you've got to either drive it so hard that he can't get close to it, or you've got to hit it behind him and place it so he can't bend back. But on target at least, so it's something. So it's a very dull game. But I don't care if it's a dull game. If we get one goal that wins it. Doesn't look like it at the moment though, does it? Grimaldo curls in Fernateria. Okay, it's not right there, but it's from Frimpong. Barella, Frimpong. Diamande. Tonali. I don't like what we're doing here. Because it's a bit like we don't want to play forward and we're going to give it away. Hopefully I'm wrong. Elise down the right hand side. Beat your man across it. Frimpong. Across the ball. Again, ignoring the ball in the box. I don't want to work the ball all the time in the box. You can cross the ball in. Kajvela. Done well here. Cooler! Got to score that. That's a good move that we've got to score that opportunity. We dominated the ball there. Just didn't find the final pass at the end. I might take the round off at half time. It's curled in. Keeper catches it. Yeah, don't worry about it. We're trying really. Might as well just give the ball to the keeper after we get corner kick and just say, keepers, come over here, catch the ball. We'll give it straight to you because we do that anyway most of the time anyway. It's really hard to commentate because I can't tell who's who. Like there, I thought we might get the ball there. Like there. I don't know how SI can get away with this shit. They should be called out on it. But I'm going to call them out on it. And therefore I'm going to say kick clash in the final Champions League. How is that happening? Where are you going, Frimpong? Goal. Frimpong, wake up, mate. But again, we just... It's not even good runs. It's a run wide and he's gone over there, has he? Kashvili's got to be stronger there. Yeah, we're not offering anything in terms... Oh, God, don't you fucking dare from here. If that were in, Costa would be retired by me. And I'd find a way of getting the save editor and retire him. Even game, really. Just the quality in the final third is not there. Is Gamano still injured? He is. So bring him off for California. I don't want to get a knock at this point. The big issue is, well, one of the problems is Gorkarez is injured. Because I could just rotate him out, you know. If he got extra time or he did a goal or Almiron got tired towards the end, I could just bring him off and then bring him for striker. But I can't bring him on because, well, I can, but I don't think he'd be much different than a half-fit Almiron based on the injury that he's got. But we don't like scoring a goal. Also, look at this pressure on the ball, non-existent. Watch the runner. Don't wait in turn. Come on, lads, get the ball and pass. Just one bit of quality. That's all you got to do is get the ball and show one bit of quality. Corner kick for Ardagula. Can he miss the keeper this time? What is the outswinging? How are they catching these balls? Every time I get a corner kick, the keeper's... What is his height? Like 20 foot? Game, please. Ardagula's got good good corner kicks. Elise. What are we doing here? Get the pressure on the ball. I can't tell who's got the ball, so I couldn't commentate how close we're getting the ball from there. It was California. Finds a cross. Keeper's missed it. reaction again. You see the second the loose ball's there, they're first. We're just watching it. Ardagula, why are you going backwards with it? Frimpong. Down the right hand side. Go on, stick a foul on him. Barella, hit it. Oh, I didn't hit it well enough. They're hesitating to shoot, and I think we need to take this off. I think they just want to just pass all the time. They've got to, I want more shots on goal. They're just hesitating in situations to try and score the perfect goal. Start hitting more shots. Just one bit of quality. Somebody find that quality. Chase it. Again, this is really bad that I can't tell who's got the ball easily. How have we not scored? We have now! How have we not scored with all that pressure? We bloody have now. Bayern Munich won. Arsenal probably deserved, honestly. We just win the game. Maybe we deserve a goal at least. Cashville, good ball in. I'm pulling at the far post. 1-0 on the final. Let's go. And we yell focus at them straight away. We've got the lead. It's been more likely to be able to score the goal up until this point. But I don't trust them at the back today. They seem nervous. They seem like they're going to wet themselves every time Arsenal attack. And I just don't believe we've got enough in us to go and get another one based on how we're performing in front of goal today. And I just want a second goal. I want this save to be over. I've had enough of them. Rice, get the ball off him. Don't dive in there. That's poor defending. Shove him over. I don't want you diving in on players like that. Don't get tight to him if they're going to do a flick. Let him have the ball. Jump. Chase. Dude, if I fix this. Players do not stand in the penalty area when they're under pressure. They push out when you're doing a high. Look at this. One player doing it. Not good enough. Boot it clear. That's fine. Please fix that animation. Players don't just go, oh shit. No, we're pushing up. We play high position football and pressure football. We don't sit deep like that. It's not what I'm told to do, so why are they doing it? Making changes. I don't know what else to bring on really at this point. Everyone's just relatively okay. Focus. 4 minutes away. Can we not wet ourselves and win this now? Can we go get another goal? Don't be stupid. Like that. Stop overplaying it. Goal. Clear it! Right, stop playing out from the back. Stop going short with it. Get it up the bloody pitch. Stop this now. Because you're just being idiots with it. You're messing around in areas where you don't need to this late in the game. Just bring anybody off the bench who can just give us some momentum. Jesus Christ. Referee, please don't give it. I'm not wasting any time in this match. Don't give him 20 minutes to score. Well done. Fight for the ball. This is full time, surely. Yes. Thank you for that. This has been the most stressful save I've done on this game. But we've done it. We've won the Champions League with Bayern Munich, and I think this was the season it came down to just the final bit of quality wasn't there, and the final fair as usual, but we've managed to pull it off. I think on the balance of play we deserved it, but they just got edgy towards the end. But there we have it. And the guy I spent money on, a lot of money on, the striker, to rotate with Gorkrej, has won it, and we'll leave it on that screen in a moment. How much did I pay for him? Worth every penny. He got 25 goals this season. How many did Gorkrej get? 19. That's what I need going forward. And if 2 strikers can score goals, not just one. Well done. We've done it. We've qualified for the World Cup. I don't think I'm going to bother playing that. I could do, honestly. I don't think I'm going to. But look at all that green. It's been an amazing season. But there we go. I think I've got a great record in Champions League finals. But it's usually when I get to a final, I win it. Because when my team's so good to get to a final, usually it's good to win it. That was nail-biting. That was awful. From the really poor season last season, we spent a lot of money in the summer. Getting rid of Yamel and bringing in all those players like Tonali and people like that has really helped the squad fill out a bit more. Frimpong was a great signing, honestly. Ferran Torres, that goal against the PSG will be remembered forever. When was the last time they won this? 2020. So 8 years ago, they won it. And they beat PSG in the final. Like we beat PSG on the way here. Won it in Holland as well, which is interesting. Yeah. I would like to say we deserve that win. Look at the stats on the game. It's curious. They had more shots. They had a lower. Maybe we kind of robbed them there a little bit. I think Arsenal had a lot of shots out of your box, but I don't care. I've been screwed over in this game so many times where I've dominated teams and then they just don't let me score the goal and then they go and get one at the end. But the series is now basically over. And what's going to happen now, guys, is in the spirit of the new format, we're going to actually do the full season in a one-off VOD video. So it's going to be one big video, all of the other episodes put together, so you guys can watch the whole season if they want to do it that way. So we've won the Champions League. We did it in the same season we won the league in, which is even better. So that's the summary of this season. If you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, hit that like button down below and subscribe for more FM content. Don't forget to check out the other channels down below as well. I'm going to take a breather. And I'll catch you guys all in the next episode, or next video with maybe. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.